does anybody want to do a quick recap? I think everybody remembers where we're up to.
We killed the giant octopus.
That's correct.
Great success.
Yes, the big ice.
Yeah, so we left the
sacred beast. Yes.
we left the sacred Stonehenge thingy with the evil man that spits lava, and we got washed away in a river of melting ice and snow, and we ended up in a dungeon that was slowly filling with water. We fought a bunch of twigs that died really easily. Then we met a creepy eye robot thing that was really boring.
And we had some
And
fun with the kobolds.
we had some fun with the kobolds, and everyone else was a chicken and didn't press forward when Rukka thought that was a good idea.
And you got attacked
Also,
by
the
some
kobolds.
centipedes. Yep.
The kobolds are kill stealers. That's very important.
Mm-hmm. Team kill steal. They're legit. All right. Yes, and you also fought a shadow remnant. All right. So, as you guys are standing in this sort of 4 feet of water, mostly covering your bodies, it's reasonably cold, but not completely freezing. You do notice that it gets a lot colder suddenly. And looking back into the room where you defeated the ice octopus, you notice that it has re-arisen as its remnant. So this is now effectively the soul of the creature. So some sacred beasts, particularly those that are past a certain point, or evolved enough, far enough along their path, after they are killed, if they didn't take enough spiritual damage, then they shed their flesh and become a remnant. So that's what's in that room. So I'm just going to roll a reaction for him to see how he's feeling.
Delicious.
Ah, okay. Well, he rises up and spreads out his tentacles.
We closed that door.
You want to close the
We
door?
can.
Oh, I mean, unless we want to fight it again.
Well, we don't need to go that way. That was Rukka's friend. And... I am still feeling somewhat worse for wear. Can we close that door? Was it a door?
Yeah, there's a panel that you used to open it here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There's
I
another
can
panel
do that
here.
then.
Yep, so you close that door, sure. Anybody who has knowledge arcana or it's nature still?
Nature, yeah. With my negative... Oh, I rolled a natural 20 though. With my negative intelligence offsetting my proficiency bonus.
Okay, yep, good. Yeah, you both succeed, that's fine. Both of you do remember that, of course, like anything that's powerful enough to become a remnant has a binding inside them, which is like something that's used to craft anything that's infused with magic, so potions or weapons or armor or mystical items, pills, elixirs, all those sort of things. Those bindings are taken from spirit beasts or dread beasts.
Mm-hmm. I'm not in a particular mood to harvest something though. Our goal is to return. I mean, the others might want to go in there and try to wrest that stuff from its corpse again. But I'm still feeling a bit sore. Now that the shadow has died. Again, I'll walk around and have a look down this way.
Yeah, you see there's water coming in there down the end. There's a bit of water coming in where you are as well. But yeah, mostly down the end of that passageway. Looks pretty empty, but you could have a search. The water is hard to see
Who
too
is
deeply into.
who in
Is
the
a little
group
bit.
has resistances to the cold? I do not.
I don't.
The other two.
Because I am starting
Yeah.
to freeze.
Should we head to another room then? Or do you want to search this one first?
We don't have much in the way to make fire here to keep warm after we get out, so I guess we just keep progressing further forward for the moment. But if there's going to be a long search, then perhaps one of you could do it to let Kridi and I at least get some warmth back to our lower half.
Sure, that's not a problem.
Because I am freezing. I can't feel my toes. Or my feet. Or my legs. In fact, I can't feel much at all.
By jumping up and down, keep that blood flowing.
I can do so
Switching around
much.
nicely.
What's down here? Just the water. I'll start moving. We'll have a quick look, I guess. What's
Yep.
what's Mr. Eyeball doing? Is he just watching?
Yeah, he's watching you guys.
He has no weapons, does he?
Every now and again, he waves with like one of his little tendrils.
Yeah, he has no weapons, does he? He just has tendrils.
That's correct. He doesn't have any weapons. He does have like you can see that he's got magic inside him. So, he obviously possesses a spirit art of some kind.
Mm-hmm. This looks like a dead end. Is it a dead end?
Yeah. Yes, you can just see the water coming in. You can't see any obvious ways anywhere else from there.
The water is coming in down from down here?
Yes,
Okay.
indeed. So it's coming in through this cave in here, and also it's coming in through here. There's just like some holes in basically in the ceiling. There's a shaft coming down, but some water's coming in through. Not a huge amount, but certainly some water.
I guess we open this one then here.
All right, these guys get out of your way. Open the door.
I'm going to cast Produce Flame into the water in front of me to create a little bit of steam, and I'm going to rub my hands into it.
Wow. Okay. Yes, you produce some flame.
I will
Alright.
cautiously peek round the room and try and see what's happening.
Okay, so this looks like a room much like the other one. The water here was a little bit lower, but it equalizes with the
Equalizes when I
opening with
opened
the
it.
door.
Yep.
And you can see that there are 6. Well, you can see the columns in the room.
Yep. But
But
nothing
otherwise,
dangerous or looking at anything bad, which is
up
good.
to the right, you can see that there's sort of a higher ground area up above.
Over here.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, so
That's good.
that's about 8 feet up, and you can see it sloping up even to a higher height. So you would say that it comes up to maybe 20 feet above where you are. You can see this slope up. There's actually a nice sort of tunnel headed up that way.
Cool. I'll gesture for people to follow me in then. And I'll wade further in.
Yep. Get on in.
Cold.
Looks like there's some hard ground up here if we want to try and reach that.
Yeah. go for it.
Not sure how long it'll take to like fill up this place, but it looks like that's pretty decently high, or at least dry for now.
Was the
What's-
water lower in here than in there?
Yes, it was. So
Until
it's a
we
little
opened
bit lower now. So maybe
Is there a
a bit
panel
over
that we
3
can
feet.
close the door to slow down the rise in here?
Oh no, that was pretty fast. That's a huge opening.
Yeah,
It doesn't take long to equalize.
we
Really.
can close the door, but
Yeah, you went super fast through. If you had have been like, we're gonna rush through the door and do it, then maybe.
I
But
think what he means is so that it doesn't continue to fill
Continue to rise, yeah.
with the rising water in the
oh,
other room.
yeah, sure, you can do that.
yep, let's get in here.
There
then.
does seem to be water entering this room from somewhere, but it's obviously at a slower rate to the other rooms that you just came from.
I guess. Okay, we'll close it behind us then.
Close that door for you. Oh, dynamic lighting, why are you so hard to grab?
250%.
Cool. So, what is it? Is it like how steep is it? Would we be able to walk up easily, or would it be a climb?
This is a climb, so this is about an 8-foot climb, but then this is sort of a slope,
Slope.
about 12 feet slope, so about 50% angle, 50-degree angle. Maybe. Yeah, pretty rough angle.
Maybe we could get the kobolds to fly a rope up for us to help, please.
Let me see if they can do that. Yeah, they think they can do that.
Anyone have a rope?
Someone do last time.
Yes. I have a hempen rope, so I'll hand it off to them.
All right. They will take the rope. They will fly up to the top. All right. Where they're surprised.
Fuck.
I need to put the initiative tracker.
And Kridi's like, bring back my rope.
In order.
Sorry, kobolds.
Oh, they did pretty good.
We all roll initiative, or
Yes, everybody can roll initiative. Grab you guys. Just have to.
Oh, Afanen, what's going on?
She's bad. Oh, he is. I'm thinking it's quite funny watching Åvna turn blue.
I think he didn't get any sleep because he was thinking about how awkward giving Åvna the ring was.
If only it was a ring of cold resistance.
All right, so
no valid token was selected. Okay, cool. So I have to be selecting the token when I roll it to put it onto the thing.
yes, you do.
Cool. Should I just roll it again, or?
Yeah. Just roll it again with yourself selected.
Yep.
I don't know what your old roll was.
Hey.
Flawless. The game wants it.
All right, and these guys need an initiative as well. So is this excellent? All right, but they do get the surprise round. So you can see that. Well, actually, you guys can't really see it over the rise, but once they've moved and surrounded the kobolds, you can see some of these sort of stick tree bundles swarming Team Killsteel.
Oh,
So that's a hit. The second one on him hits him and rips him to pieces.
Oops.
no,
Like his
Team
brother.
Killsteel.
Jeez.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
He looks not well. He goes down in a pool of blood as they rip into his chest. And then the other 3
Mistakes were made.
miss.
How are we going to get up now?
Hit 4 points of damage. Ooh. Yeah, there is a limp bit of rope trailing down into the water. We'll see how well it's on the dead person. Actually, you can find out when you try to pull on it if you want to do that. All right, so now we'll actually go to initiative, which will make it the surviving kobold. He's going to make a withdraw action. Nope. There. No! Åvna. You're up.
Rukka's up.
You
Rukka and Kridi have higher initiative.
Oh, I haven't put them in order.
No.
Sorry. Oh, well, that makes much more sense. All right, Gritty.
Cool. So they're still up top, right? Still up. So do they look like they can climb down easily? Would just be by how they're.
They look fairly ambulatory. They're sort of wood people. They have plants and roots and stuff, so you think maybe they have some ability to interact with the ground.
Okay then. In that case, I would like to. Yeah, let's just toll the dead this guy.
Yep.
Now let's
Sure.
see if my thing setup was correct. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so the first one's a D8 and the second one's a D12. So they haven't been damaged yet. So it'll be the 8.
He makes it.
Cool, no damage.
All right.
And then I will, I guess, back here just to give some space. People want to rush forward.
All right. Rukka?
up the rope.
All right. We'll just make a.
Can
Oh,
I just like say, it better let them come to us. Don't go up there by yourself.
Rukka's got a
I mean, you
Rukka.
can say that. He is pulling on the rope though first, so.
Yeah.
You pull the rope down, and this guy with it.
He was just retrieving the body for
Make
burial
me a
later.
dexterity save.
Dex.
Yeah, and you can have disadvantage because you're in like 4 feet of water, well, 3 feet of water. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get out of the way. You're a bit slow on your feet, Rukka.
If that's working. No. Yes, it did work.
Ooh, a 6. He actually falls into you. You can take a whole point of damage. But you are knocked prone. So I'll just have that end your turn.
Rude.
As you just get back to your feet.
Yep.
Åvna.
Right. I'm going to put myself on select first. Move down there. See the shenanigans. Get this eyelash out of my eye, which is really bugging the crap out of me. I'm going to hit that chap there. I can see him. How well can I see him, given that he is up on the elevated position?
Well,
Not well.
you can't see him well at all.
So-
This guy you can see better.
All right, I'll flick that guy and some produce flame.
Alrighty.
Natural 20.
Yeah, that certainly.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah,
So
sure.
10
He
fire
takes
damage.
20 points of fire damage. He has 4 hit points. So yeah, we'll say that there's no body left.
Ignore this one. Okay, good. I fixed it. For some reason, it was a Constitution save rather than a Wisdom save.
Oh,
I fixed it. It doesn't matter.
it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah,
But
no, it's fine.
It was a miss.
I just
I'll
just
just-
wanted to fix it.
All right.
I had to custom edit that in one in because
So you've moved and you've made your attack. Sure.
Mhm.
Afanen?
Is there any I can shoot from here?
Yes, but they'll have cover.
Okay. I guess I'll just do it anyway. I'm nowhere I'm going up there. So that just means I get disadvantage? Yeah.
No. You don't have disadvantage.
Oh.
But they have an increased AC.
Oh, okay.
Which you will miss just with a 16.
My arrow.
Indeed. Is there anything else you wanted to do?
No, I don't want to go anywhere.
Alrighty.
Must get up top. There's a fire up there now.
Okay, these guys are around the corner. They all just move off out of line of sight. Whoa. That's gonna make it to this guy's go. Gonna come over here and drag his friend back a square. Kridi. You're up.
Did they just disappear back?
Yep. They just walked off back around the corner, out of line of sight.
Alrighty, in that case, I'll wander over here. How badly is this guy torn up?
Make a medicine check.
Excellent.
He's still alive, but he doesn't have a head. He doesn't need one of those. They grow back.
Yeah, no, he is beyond your ability to heal. You think he's probably been dead for maybe a day. It's weird he was moving around before.
Cool. Okay. Yep. No worries. I'll ignore that then.
Mm-hmm. You don't understand. He's got organs in all the wrong places. Not that you know what the right places are.
For a kobold, yeah.
You never studied xenobiology.
No.
Yeah.
Not much.
Okay, that'll make it Rukka's go.
Yeah, not much else to do. I guess I'll just dodge as my action and wait to see.
Rukka's gonna slap the kobold across the jaw and say, "Wake up," and do 1 point of lay on hands, healing at the same time.
All right,
but 2 points of bludgeoning.
a miracle. And you see that the fatal chest wound closes over, and it draws in a breath. Although it still looks ravaged.
How did you do that?
Looks a bit rough.
He's been dead for a day.
Rukka has the power of resurrection.
I am their god.
They shall now
And
worship
I
the
say that
caribou.
looking straight at the other kobold.
Wakes up. As he wakes up, I am their god. He's just heretic. All right. That's going to make it Åvna's go.
Alright. Let me put myself back on a select tool so I can actually do stuff. I'm going to move to here. Alright, I'm going to try and climb up. Am I able to climb up?
Yeah, absolutely. You can certainly attempt to climb up. Do you have a athletics?
I do, but it's not proficient. So this is it.
That
Not
you
being
can
proficient.
still try.
My fingers are too numb.
That is failing by 5. You take a point of damage as you fall awkwardly after climbing up a
Stupid
bit.
cold fingers.
You bring down some rocks and stuff. Manage to jam your foot. Alright. Yep. That's going to make it Afanen's go.
Afanen's go is going to be him pointing to the door that's just over here.
Which one?
This one.
Yep.
The door's here. That's the
Yeah.
Yeah,
this is
that's the
panel.
script circle. But he's going to be like, maybe just a thought.
I'd recommend maybe not opening the door to more enemies. In terms of our door opening odds so far, almost every door we've opened has had some kind of fight in it. So
Afanen is going
To be fair,
Afanen-
so does climbing.
Yeah, Afanen's going to point to Åvna like she just fell down.
yes, but what I'm saying is if we deal with them one at a time, or at least one room at a time, rather than we could open that door, send more stuff in, and then have them come back. Like, I don't think they've run away somehow.
Afanen shakes his head. Anyway, that's Afanen's turn. He's not moving.
All right. Yep, that's fine. That's going to make it the kobolds go. Guy gets up and moves over here. Yeah,
That's fair.
so it's going to move over here and protect him with his spear. Pretty. Pretty.
Just thinking. There's not much I can do to try and get that up, and my physical stats aren't great.
It doesn't look like the hardest climb. Like it's rocky, but it is loose.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not the hardest climb, but it's not the easiest.
Sure, I'll attempt to climb up then, just without help.
All right.
What do I
Do you have
to roll?
athletics?
No.
Then you still make an athletics check. You could try acrobatics if you had acrobatics.
I mean,
athletics.
I don't have. It's slightly better, but I don't have a what's the name?
No, you wouldn't be better off then.
Yeah.
All right, you take a point of damage as well as you do incredibly badly. That's you guys are just like pulling rocks down on yourself, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is pointless. Cool.
Rukka.
Rukka's going to take off his big overcoat and hand it to Åvna.
Yes.
And then he's going to crouch with his fingers interlaced for a foothold at the wall and look at everyone else and go, come on. So he will try and assist them to get up with her.
Do you have athletics?
No.
You can't assist without this.
Ah.
I'm sorry. You just don't interlace your fingers properly and stuff like that. You're just not athletic enough. You need to have like some training to be
Only one with
good
athletics.
at helping out. Sorry?
I think I'm the only one with athletics, aren't I?
Really?
Yes. Yes, you are. Yes.
Hilarious.
All right. But you can help. You just won't give any bonus to them. But yes,
All right.
you're trying to help them.
It's
Yeah,
a thought that counts.
It's certainly a nice thought, but you're like a kid trying to help, give somebody a hand up.
And Åvna now has an extra jacket, so she can quit chattering her teeth.
I'm standing in ice water.
She has a nice big drenched coat. Woo! You got it. All right, that's Rukka's go. Åvna.
Alright, I'll try and go up again.
Alrighty.
Learning your lessons from
9.
last time.
You don't manage to make it up, but you also don't like pull any of the rocks down. You're just like picking your path. Like, this bit's good here. This bit's stable, but then that bit's a bit loose. You've like worked a bit of the path out. All right, Afanen.
Afanen points once again into the door.
Okay. All right. They're not doing anything. Kridi. You're up.
Yes, no, I'm thinking.
Open the door and see what's behind it.
I really don't want to do that though, because like, what if it's something worse?
Then close the door.
Can I do that in one turn, or would I have to use 2 turns to do it?
It would take you a turn to do
To
it.
open and close it?
Yeah. Like if you were standing there, I guess you could do it. You could open it and close it. But if you're moving to it and then opening it, you can't close it as well. It takes a
Cool.
bit to activate, and also keep in mind that it takes a bit of time for the door to shut.
Yep.
Right? They open really quickly, but they take a bit of time to shut. Like not a huge amount of time, but
Well, I will move here, and next turn I will open it, see what's there, and close it if I need to.
alrighty. Rukka.
So are we giving up going up? Or should I have a shot?
I think they're scared. They're scared of the fire, and it's dry up there. I have to get out
It is
of these
dry up there.
clothes.
You do look cold. Alright, I'm going to give it a shot then.
Alrighty. Make me that athletics check. Oh, Rukka, like a champion, you managed to make it to here. So you're halfway up the incline, and
Yep.
it's much easier once you're actually up here. Good. Åvna?
I'm gonna cast a spell.
Yeah, you're just gonna try and keep warm.
No, I'm gonna cast guidance.
Ah, okay, nice. Who are you casting guidance on?
Myself.
Okay, very well. Yep.
Okay.
Afanen. Oh, are you doing
No,
something
that's
else?
it. I'll just move further into the corner over here. But that'll be it.
Afanen.
Afanen has no idea what to do and will just stand here looking between Åvna and Kridi.
Oh, Kridi.
Okay, let's open this door and see what's behind it, and I'll close it if I don't like what I see.
Alright. No, don't do this. There we go. Alright. So looking into this room, you can see that there's a bit of water coming in here from this collapsed area. And the water in here is a little bit higher than the room you're in. So a bit of it like sort of comes in and evens it out. It's back up to about 4 feet again. Yeah, and you can see what you see, I think.
Okay, I won't immediately close the door then. I will poke my head in and see what. Okay, and there's stairs. Cool. I will stay there for now and just say, okay, this is nothing dangerous in here yet.
Mm-hmm. Rukka, you're most of the way up. Do you just want to climb up to the top?
Would I be better off tying the rope off to a rock up here so others can climb up?
Yeah, then they'll still have to make a check to get all the way to the top, but yes, you could certainly, or I mean, you can tie the rope part way here, so yep. That'll be your action, will be to tie the rope off, and
Yeah.
I will have you make some kind of check. Oh no, you've got survival, don't you?
Yeah, I got survival.
Yeah, that's fine. You know how to tie a rope. You can
Cool.
tie a rope off up here. There is plenty of stuff that looks hard enough, solid enough that you can tie it to. It does take you a bit of time though, so that will be your action.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. If you want to continue moving up, you'll have to make me another athletics or acrobatics check. Either way.
I'll try and go a bit further up once I've tied it off.
Mm-hmm. Easily. All right, so you come to the top. Up here, you can see that there are like some bushes around, and this area. Yeah, there's like a passageway continuing up. And you can see that river to your left. Okay, really fast flowing river.
Yep.
Yep.
So there's no one here at the moment, guys.
Where'd they go then?
Maybe they got washed away.
Afanen. No, sorry, Åvna.
I'm going to try and climb up using the rope now that Rukka has provided.
Yep, sure, you can have advantage. Easy.
Don't need to use guidance. Cool.
Yeah, nice and easy. You can make it all the way.
Cool.
That'll be what you're doing. No. Kobolds, yeah, they're good. Kridi, what would you like to do?
Okay, I'm gonna wander up to the stairs. I assume there's another door up here.
There is, and there's a panel.
Wait, did I not get a go?
Oh, no, you didn't. Sorry, go, Afanen.
Okay, Afanen's gonna come in with Kridi, I think.
Cool.
All right. And that will make it Kridi's go then.
Yep, so I'll move up to here and then get ready to do the same thing that I did at this door.
Okay.
And I'll tell the Afanen to like ready an attack in case those things are on the other side. Or if there's anything else horrible that we should shoot an arrow at.
Rukka?
I'm going to come down over here. Maybe. Åvna, do you want to set a fire up over here and warm yourself up for a little bit, and I'll guard this tunnel? Åvna, sorry. Oh.
So there's like some bushes around. Those aren't bushes. They just stand up there. They seem to be these monstrous tree creatures. They sort of transform from a bush into these horrible rending claws. All right, that's going to make it Åvna's go.
This one here. I'll hit with Produce Flame. Armor class 14 for 4 fire damage.
You'll hit it with Produce Flame. I think it's going to leave a corpse behind. Hey! It is destroyed.
Started a fire.
Afanen. Oh, sorry. You can do something else?
No, I just said I started the fire.
Yes, that's certainly.
Afanen?
Yeah, Afanen might just like move a bit closer and get an arrow ready or something.
Alrighty. Yep. You're getting an action ready. Alright, and these guys are going to surround Rukka. Rawr, and attack him. Claw. 16. That's going to hit you. Claw. 22. That's going to hit you. So it's only 6 points of damage, so you are down.
Yep.
And then the other two are going to, well, this one will now actually attack Åvna, and this one's going to move and attack Åvna because she used fire. Alright, so miss. 19, so 3 points of damage. Alright, that's going to make it the kobolds go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Vengeance will be mine.
But he's not dead. You don't need vengeance. He's not dead.
They killed you. They killed
His
the other guy.
brother is
Remember?
dead. They really hate these guys. Right. Guy's just gonna move over here and throw a rock at one of them. No. That's. I'll just roll a d20 because they don't have that as
That's a natural 20.
They've got a dex of that's 19. Yep, even improvise 17. It does him a massive 3 points of damage. Plus 3. 6. He's dead. Yeah. They're pretty good with a rock. Good job. Alright. That's going to make it Kridi's go.
Cool. I will, I guess, yeah, open the door and then ready to close it immediately if something unpleasant is on the other side.
Alright. Alright, so you open the door and you can see into this room. Can you see this?
See, I can see up to about like here, and yeah, I can see the room, and it's blocked off here because obviously the collapsing bit.
Let's go back to the token and see what you can see. Oops, that's not it.
But I can see like a
Oh
rug
yeah, no, you
or
can see
something
that.
tied up.
Yep, so there's this there's like a rack here. And you can see that there's a number of swords. You can see that they're rune etched and they're made out of metal. So these are sort of expensive items in the clans. There are people who have swords, and ones that are rune etched, but you know, pretty rare.
I'll take one step into the room to see it fully, and cool. There's any other exits or anything. It's just a self-contained room.
Yeah, this is just it. It also has like a collapsed area in front of you, but it doesn't seem to be leaking any water.
Cool, awesome. Well, good to know. I can worry about this later.
Rukka. You
Death
make a
save?
death save. Yeah. 13, that's one step towards life. Alright. Åvna.
I'm going to put this one on fire.
Yes. It is destroyed. Oi. And anything else?
Nope.
Alright. Afanen.
Kridi, did you tell me not to worry about this area?
Yes, I would have said it's all clear.
Alright, so I'm gonna go. 6. I can't even see any. I can't even do anything helpful.
There's a rope hanging down here, though.
But I used all my movement.
And that's going to make it this thing's go. Oh, it's going to try and get Åvna.
Should be scared of the fire. Boo.
Yeah, they hate you in your fire. Take 3 points of damage.
I go down.
Indeed. The kobold will try to avenge you. He fails. This guy back. You don't have to make one yet.
Don't you make it as soon as you hit 0?
No.
Okay.
No, it's usually the turn after.
It is the turn after, but you will get a point of fatigue whether or not.
Mm-hmm.
You yeah. When you go down, you get a point of fatigue, so you can tick that there. 20. Ah, well. And that's going to actually kill the last one. So nice. Go team kill steal. Champions. Too bad they don't know how to. Too bad they don't know how to heal anybody. Kridi.
Alrighty, I'm going to close this door.
Okay.
And then wander back around the corner as much as I'm able to.
Yep.
And I guess so. I can't. Can I see anything up here or no?
No, not really.
Cool. I'll just dash as much as I'm able to and get to about there. Cool.
Right. That's going to make it Rukka's go. Make a save first. Jet. Hey, 2 steps towards life. Nice.
Rukka does not
And
need us.
Åvna, make a save versus death. Step towards life. Oh, strong with the life. Afanen.
I guess Afanen's gonna try and climb the rope.
Okay, you have advantage on the athletics check. 15. Easy. Hey. Yep, so that's you climb up there. You can still take an action if you want.
Oh, can I?
Yep.
I guess I can make an untrained like medicine check to try and stabilize Åvna, right?
You can try. You won't succeed. You might succeed, I guess. It's very unlikely, but yes, you can try.
Or I can just awkwardly wave my hands around her.
No, you may as well try.
Eee.
Oh, no, you don't succeed. But you're
Yeah.
close. You're very close. Some would say 1 off. All right. You can see that she's in a bad way, but she doesn't seem to. She doesn't seem like on death's door. She just seems unconscious and a bit bloody, bleeding. All right. These guys are going to. Ooh. Damn it. Why did you come up here, Afanen? That's okay.
Why did I come up there?
Kridi, it's your go.
Cool. I will also attempt to climb up the rope.
Nice.
What else should I have done, Kobold?
No. You totally made the right choice, but you see like this guy moves over to Rukka, pulls out a knife. He's like got a knife in hand,
Oh.
and then looks at you, and it's like,
Oh, I see.
oh, yeah, totally helping you.
What am I rolling here?
Yeah, advantage athletics.
Athletics. Okay, cool.
He was going to do a tracheotomy.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Also able to get up.
You did already move, so that will be you.
Cannot use an action.
No, because you moved to the rope and
Yeah,
climbed.
yeah, and then climbed it. Yep, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Do I have a bonus action?
Yes. You do have a bonus action.
Cool. Because in that case, I will bonus action healing word on Rukka
All right, sure.
to try and get at least one of us back up. Healing word. There we go.
Your brother's out.
Oh, 7 points of
Nice.
healing.
Max healing. Well worth it.
Sweet.
Yeah. All right. And that's going to make it Rukka's go. Ah, you're having an interesting dream. There was darkness all around you.
And I wake up to a kobold with a knife in my face.
He's just standing there by this stage. But yes,
He's
there's
helping.
certainly a kobold near you with a knife out.
I'll purposely ignore it. And I'll wander over to Åvna and lay some hands on her.
So the kids are calling it nowadays.
That's what the kids are calling it.
Yep.
For 3 points.
Bling. 3 points of healing. Alrighty.
And a level
Vanen's
of-
watching everyone heal left and right, being like, but I got a 19!
That's going to make it Åvna's go.
Alright. I will stagger up,
Yep.
get to my feet, and straight away start taking my clothes off.
Ugh.
Need to get
Alright.
warm, need to light a fire.
Well, it's a good thing there's a bunch of kindling around. It's actually pretty warm up here.
Yes.
It's almost like you burnt 3 trees to ashes in a very short period of time.
Yes, need to dry my clothes out and need to dry me out. Otherwise, I'm
alright.
getting rid of this level of fatigue.
If Åvna's starting to strip, then Rukka's going to put his mask down and shyly turn away.
That's That's the end of combat, so we don't really need the turn order anymore.
Oh, sick, because Afanen is definitely going to run around this corner and sit down.
Do you find anything useful your way, guys?
Not useful, but interesting.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of rune-etched swords, like fancy swords.
And you didn't grab them?
Well, no, you two seem to be both unconscious and dying. I figured they're not going to go anywhere, whereas you might have died.
Oh,
Your prescience is amazing that you could see that from another room.
It was the screams.
Yeah.
Ah!
I think Rukka went down so fast he didn't get a chance to scream.
No, it was Afanen's screams when Afanen came around the corner and you were both unconscious. Afanen was like,
I was going to get up straight away anyway. Watch this. This is going to be a natural 20. See?
Yep.
look. No, that wouldn't have worked.
Totally
It would have been poor.
All right. So you're all just trying to make camp here. It's kind of cold next to the river here. But yeah, if you move a little bit away from it, sort of over here, you can make a little bit of a shelter. Get a little bit of a fire going.
Yep.
Cool. While you guys do that, do you guys someone want to show me these swords?
or Afanen will definitely put his hand up to get away from naked Åvna.
Before we rest, was there anything? Did anyone check around here?
No, I made it to like there
Cool.
and got attacked.
Kridi will wander around and see what's this way, I guess.
Okay, it looks like the tunnel continues.
Mm-hmm. Cool. All right. I guess we'll have to be careful of stuff coming from that way. Then
Gather your party before venturing forward.
yes, exactly.
Never.
But yes, I recommend we have at least a short rest and figure out where we want to go next.
Do we want to get those swords before the water gets too high?
I close the door again, so no rush.
Yeah, but the water's rising down at the bottom of the rope.
Is it still rising down there?
Yeah, it's rising in that room, but it's it takes 20 minutes to take a short rest. Remember, in this campaign, not an hour. It's one of my house rules.
Yeah, but swords.
Do we do athletics?
Do all the spinny stuff with swords.
Climbing down's really easy. Although I guess it is still possible to fail by 5. But yes, you would have to make an athletic check to get down, but you'll have advantage.
Good.
Yeah, that's successful.
Oh, before you were going to go, I can cast guidance on you.
Afanen does not pause long enough next to you for that to happen.
So, what have I done?
Well, first of all, you nearly died when he left you for 1 minute, and then you took all your clothes off. So
I don't understand.
26.
Rukka's going to follow. He was going to
give me that.
act possessed to the short rest first, but
All right.
Ivana's keen to head down.
Sure.
Is Kridi male or female?
Female.
Female, right.
All right.
So I'm just gonna hang around here near the fire. Then, if they're gonna go down, keeping an eye on this place.
Yep, you guys are getting ready to have a short rest. All right. Who's opening the door?
I only have mending. I don't know if you have a better cantrip.
I could do like a special Blade Ward dance in front of the thing.
Yeah, I want to see that. Let's.
Yep, so it's going to be the most impressive interpretive dance of somebody fighting with a sword you've ever seen.
But you don't have a sword.
Sure it is.
Barnum's seen a lot of interpreter dancing.
So you open the door. Okay. And you see it sort of swirl back into the stone.
Yep.
Very quickly, and yeah, you can see this rack over here. It looks like it has a bunch of different blades on it. There are 5 different swords there, all sort of different types. Stop. When you go to here,
Mhm.
you see that they light up.
Ooh. Ooh.
And you can roll initiative.
Oh.
Oh, good.
And so can everybody.
Oh, okay.
My armor class is currently 12. Actually, no, it's still 12. I didn't wear any armor. Anyway, what am I talking about?
I didn't know. There they are. There we go. Descending. Alright, so the first person to act is Rukka. As you see them lighting up, they start to float into the air. And you can see that along their blades, they have a rune written. Let me see if you can understand it.
It says, fuck you.
Oh, I can't select Rukka now. There we go. Where's the worker? Nope. Yeah, you don't know what it says.
Okay.
Some runes on them light up, and they start to move. You're the first to act.
What kind of swords are they?
So there are various different swords, but in general, they are. So there's a rapier type, although it's like an Eastern ratio, so it's a scholar sword. And there's sort of Eastern arming swords. So, but they count as long swords in for this. And there's a short sword. So there's a short sword, a rapier, and a long sword. And there's still 2 more long swords on the rack that haven't lit up. Nothing's happened to them. And like you can see that the engravings on them are broken.
I'm going to ask the Eastern Rapier if it would do the honor of being my sword in heroic battle.
You can make a charisma saving throw. 11. Oh, it got a 0. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it will fall to the ground. That makes it the other 2 swords go. They will attack you. 16 hits you. It hits you for 5 points of damage. And the other one will attack you.
So I didn't get an action. I just got to speak.
Yes, that was your action.
Yeah, cool.
You like
Yep.
willed it. You had to
That's right.
you sort of forced a connection with it, and it dropped to the ground. And the other one misses you. Right. Kridi, I'm just going to put a marker on this guy. Purple. Yep, that's going to make it Kridi's action. You hear,
Do I hear
I
anything?
guess, a scream from in that direction. If anybody's
Did anybody scream?
maybe not yet. I
Cool,
guess you're still
I'll-
standing around. Ish.
Rukka was talking fairly loud. Like he was trying to be as commanding a presence as he possibly could.
Yeah,
Well,
sure. Make me a
All
perception
Kridi would
check.
have heard was, "Will
Yeah,
you
that's
do me
good.
the honor of fighting
Yeah,
with me?"
that'll do. That'll do, Kridi. You
I
hear?
hear commotion.
Yeah.
You hear Rukka being Rukka.
I will sigh, stand up, and say to Åvna, "Wait here. Try not to get into trouble like them, and go down the rope." Or I
Right.
guess.
Make me an athletics check advantage. Two. You fail by
10.
5. Oh, 10. Oh yeah, you're fine.
If you had advantage, yeah.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Cool. And I guess I'll wander. How much movement? 5, 10, 15. Yeah, so I can move to about here, and that'll be my turn.
Yep. Right. That's going to make it Afanen's go.
Would Ivana know about, like, I've seen, like, what Rukka saw with, like, the broken runes on the other ones?
Yeah. You would have noticed that they didn't light up. And you can sort of see that they're more decayed than the other 3 swords.
Okay, because I was gonna
There
say,
is
like,
some fairly obvious damage once you notice that they don't light up.
because maybe then Ivanan will, like, use his dagger but try to aim for, like, the runes, I guess.
You can make an attack roll.
It
I
might.
was going to say a disadvantage, but it really makes no difference.
And it might.
Yeah, so it sort of swoops out of the way. You think you're doing a pretty good attack, but yeah, it swoops out of the way. Åvna. It's pretty warm up here now that you got some fire going.
All right. I will stay up here. I'm naked at the moment, and there's a fire, and I'm warming my tootsies. But
All
I
right.
will get my bow out and knock an arrow just in case I need it. And I'll look over from where Kridi has just left. But I'm keeping an eye around as well as much as I can with my.
I love the
Nice
idea
big
of a
perception.
monster coming out and just seeing naked Åvna holding a bow,
Why not?
ready to shoot.
That's going to make it Rukka's go.
Can I pick up that sword on the ground?
You sure can. That's a move action.
Right. So I pick up the fallen sword and I brandish it at the others and go, "It has chosen me. We will now leave," and I'll try and disengage. Actually,
You
I'll
take
go,
it as Yep.
I'm going to actually clasp Blade Ward.
Oh, okay.
Am I? No, I'm going to take a disengage action. It's chosen me and I'll disengage.
Okay.
Where can I
you move
disengage
yourself.
to?
I'm going to take this away because you have it. You can make a standard move as a disengage.
Do. We should go and close the door.
All right. It's these things go. They move over and attack Afanen. 12. What's your AC? 14. Oh my goodness. So high. It fails to hit
Yes,
you.
armor.
And the other one attacks you. It also misses the short sword.
You shall never get this.
Flies to the side. It achieves nothing. Alright, Kridi, it's your go.
Lovely. I will spend my movement and see this mess. Ask,
Yep.
what the hell did you do?
Found a sword.
I've got a sword.
And the other ones hovering over there, attacking you. As I gesture to the probably what the
Bit of a sword slash.
sword slash.
Mm-hmm. And you can see them swooping and dancing in the air, trying to attack.
Can you-
Afanen, they
can-
don't look like particularly graceful. They're just sort of swinging around.
Back in your tribe, did you manage to like injure yourself as much as this on a regular, or is this just special for us?
He would be
Oh,
dead
no,
if
no.
he had injured himself that much. Come on.
Yeah, I was usually by myself, so
Can I just say that
I had
Wolfie's the
no
one
one
with
to
the
impress.
really low charisma? Kridi?
Okay.
Okay, so
What I don't even know what I can do. Would Toll the Dead work?
On
you
they
could command the swords to obey you.
So
Works for me.
they have mana infusing them, and Toll the Dead will disrupt other mana constructs. So yes.
Yep, cool. I guess I'll attempt to Toll the Dead on this one that I can see.
Yep, sure. I mean, there is stuff that is immune, obviously,
Yes.
but many things are not. So there's certainly a possibility that it'll work. Wow, 1 necromantic damage.
Is it damaged?
Let me see. Wisdom save. Oh, wow. What was the DC? 13.
Yeah, you made it.
Made it.
Excellent. It did nothing. Great. Awesome.
Uh,
Cool.
That's disappointing. All right, Afanen.
Cool. The thing with Afanen is Afanen's only cantrip to close the door is mending, which takes a minute. So,
Command a sword to obey you.
Varnen doesn't even speak to you. You think he's going to speak to some swords? I guess.
It's not going to judge you.
it might do. It might say no.
I guess he's going to disengage. And then, I don't know. Is it worth me just standing here trying to do it? But they'll get me first, so.
You can use your body to shield Rukka.
Oh yes, good idea.
I mean, if they can't get through it, or maybe if you do leave, they'll just go back. Like they didn't seem too fussed until you did whatever you did in the room.
I'll just go back here, I guess, and stand in front of Rukka.
I just looked at them.
Somehow, yeah, Kridi does not believe you.
Kridi doesn't
All
believe
right.
anything.
Åvna, you're getting warm. Rukka.
I'm going to move up to the door and
Got it?
do my interpretive dance with an actual sword in my hand.
Sure. They're gonna see if they can attack you before it closes. One of them can. Ah, it hits you. You take 5 points of damage, but you do manage to close the door. As it's closing, one of them just darts in and stabs you.
So that's 2 points of damage, yeah, because I have resistance.
Oh, yeah.
I
You have
cast Blade Wood.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. I'm down.
Yeah. Gain another point of fatigue. Wait, how many points of fatigue do you have?
3.
3? Alright, cool. Alright, that's the end of combat. Unless somebody opens the door again.
Unless we don't open the door, yeah.
Let me just grab that door. Bing. Hey, you've got a sword! He's still gripping it in his unconscious hands. Yeah. If you would like to tend to him, you can.
I'll just
You're out
cast
of
Healing
combat.
Word.
Alrighty.
Use both my spells, getting this idiot up.
Never would have happened if
Nice.
Åvna
Back on
hadn't gotten
5.
naked.
That's pretty harsh.
Do you guys all go
If
back
you're
to the camp
freezing
now?
and
I mean,
covered in cold
definitely-
clothes,
I
you get out
definitely
of them
do.
and you warm up without the clothes, and the clothes give you hypothermia.
Yes,
Yeah,
but when you
because-
get naked in front of Afanen unexpectedly, he will run away. This is the lesson.
This is the way.
Do you want us to roll to go back up?
Yeah, you will have to make checks.
Oh, that's right, yes.
but you have advantage. Yep, that's successful for Afanen.
Sick.
Okay, well, I think I'm good.
Kridi's good. And Rukka, give me your advantage athletics check as you climb
Hey!
the rope. Nice.
Not
Success.
advantage because it's actually just straight because I have disadvantage.
Because you have disadvantage? Yeah, beautiful. I love that you're that far along. That's great.
Yep.
Alright, are you guys going to take a short rest here?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, that'd
Or
be a
it's warm?
fantastic idea.
Can we
Cool.
make use of our hit die?
You can absolutely make use of your hit die.
Of
You
your
can
one, the one single.
you can make use of whatever you get on a short rest, and also because you're like still doing stuff while you're resting, sort of preparing and stuff. Anybody who has Arcana can check out the sword.
Kridi will offer. Kridi is probably the best at doing this if we're going to figure out what the hell's going on with it. And if this one you've got in your hand isn't just going to randomly attack us, which I would appreciate knowing about.
It might do if you keep sniping at Rukka when he thrusts it through you. Oh, I'm sorry. Sword made me do it.
It's... Rukka's not gonna let go of the sword
Mhm.
because that might go poorly if someone else then tries to touch it after the sword has given himself to Rukka. But he'll let you look at it. He'll turn it over and he'll adjust it in your line of sight as needed.
Sure, fine. I guess I'll make a check with disadvantage.
No, you can have just a regular attack.
Cool.
As long as you don't have disadvantage from fatigue or anything.
No, I'm
Just a
fine.
regular Arcana check. You can see the scripting easily.
Cool.
16, yep. So you've heard of swords like this. Some of the schools have them. They are a flying sword. You've heard like legendary flying swords can actually be stood upon, and you can fly around on them and stuff like that. But a flying sword can sort of be controlled by its wielder to act independent of them. They come in various qualities. You can tell that this is like the type of thing that you might see in one of the schools in the crater.
Awesome.
I mean, I can surf on this.
Probably
No.
not this one, but
Probably not, but maybe.
I mean, I'm not going to stop you trying. Just wait till you're not knocking yourself unconscious.
Didn't you take a rapier blade?
He did take a rapier blade.
Hope you got good balance.
It's a scholar sword, so it's not actually a rapier, but yeah. It counts as a rapier. Yeah, so if you take a long rest, you can attune to the weapon. It's not magical in the sense that it doesn't have like a +1 or anything like that, but it has a property. So if you attune to it, I will tell you what that is.
Yep.
Alright. That's the end of combat. Everybody took a short rest. Alright. What are people doing after their short rest is over? The kobolds are also going to regain their health.
Thank you for drying my jacket, Åvna.
You're welcome.
I'll pop it back on now. The gun show is no longer needed.
I've got bigger guns than you.
Well, look, we're not here to compare. We each bring our own things to the party. You just don't have the showmanship.
I'm naked.
And you can't see Rukka blushing because he's still wearing his mask.
It's natural. Anyway, am I dry? Are my clothes dry?
Yes, you guys they're not completely soaked anymore. I wouldn't say that they're super dry.
Are they cold?
They're just like a little bit damp, but they're warm.
Okay,
They're
that'll be
warm
fine.
and damp.
That's better than cold and damp. Alright, I'll put them back on.
Yeah, you reckon if you stick around for like another 20 minutes, they'll probably be toasty,
Mm-hmm.
warm and dry. But yeah, at the moment
I
they're still a
I
little
think the others are just too put off by the fact that Åvna is doing what is required to survive.
Mhm.
And by the others, you mean one person.
2 of them. Boys.
Boys, yeah. I was about to say that.
Oh no, Afanen would be doing this, yeah, no matter who was naked.
It just so happened to be the 2 boys.
Yes.
Who have the resistance to cold? Yes, yes,
Mhm.
indeed. Yes.
We're like, why can't you guys just be warm?
I mean, you guys aren't warm. You're just like
You're not getting
it's
fucking
been worse.
frostbite.
Yeah.
That's what I am doing. Being warm by the fire. The deliciously warm fire. That's why
Yeah, I think we should also try and get out of here, though.
that's why the Norns taught this spell.
So the two kobolds, even as much as they don't want to talk to Rukka, are like, where'd you get the shiny?
In a hidden room.
Nice.
Much like I brought you back to life, I commanded this sword to listen to me, and it did. Because I am that powerful.
Next to that.
Oh, impressive. Very impressive.
The other swords attacked us.
Other swords.
Why did you
More
tell them that?
shiny.
Why did you tell them that?
They weren't shiny. They were cold and black. They absorbed all the light. Not shiny at all.
Oh. Can you make me a... Do you have deception?
No, I have persuasion.
Nah. You can make deception untrained. Oh, those sound awful. Meh. Alright. It's a good thing you left them.
Yep, because I am the mighty caribou. All wise.
I think Rukka is going to be a cult leader.
Yeah. He wishes.
Rukka's trying.
Alrighty.
He might even be what you might say is yak cult.
Oh.
So unless anybody else wants to go get stabbed by floating swords, shall we leave?
Yeah, Vanan's already like on their feet, like getting to the point where you heard, gather your party before we can go any further.
Alright. So you guys are going to go down that tunnel?
I mean, that seems to be the next way to check, I guess. I mean, there was one room we haven't checked if we wanted to go back and do that, but
Let's stay dry. Our goal is to get back home.
It's actually a few locations you guys haven't been. Just saying.
yeah, but also
We're
that's
so
quite horrible.
unobservant we didn't even know.
We also need to stay dry and survive the rising waters. Doesn't matter anything else. Not at the moment. If you wish to go back, you can always go back later.
You can see, like, down this tunnel, it's becoming dark down the tunnel. Okay, you're moving away from the water that's giving off the glow. So you're moving into darkness.
Okay.
Raise my mask up so that I can see better.
Does anybody have a light source?
I mean, I just cast light on my stuff
Aha!
and then move on.
Wait up, is that what's that, 2040?
Yeah, I think so. Yes, 2040.
And I will
Right,
create,
like 10 more.
and I'll cast Produce Flame, which is a 10/10.
Oh, 1020, yep, sure. 10, 20.
Also, rude. You haven't updated my token. How dare you?
With what?
The
My
new
new,
picture.
my new character.
He's commissioned art.
Yeah, no.
Oh, right. Yeah, I haven't. I will do so.
But no, again, no rush. But
Just before you die.
yeah, exactly.
I'll move you to the next map as you make your way down that corridor.
Cool, awesome.
Right, so you guys are here.
And we can see nothing,
Yeah, I can't see anyone
or
or
at least I can. Like, yeah.
Yeah, because he hasn't given us like sources.
Oh, I obviously haven't given you the same. But the token should have updated with that
No,
info.
tokens don't update. Yeah, that's where you copy tokens across. Yeah, the tokens don't update, the character sheet updates. Tokens are not dynamic to the sheet. They are map independent.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, the only things that will go across with the token are
Whoa.
things which are
Pretty died for a moment.
on the sheet. So your hit points, if there's a bar associated with that or any other attribute, it will go across. Or if you have light sources on the core token, and which is saved to the character sheet, that will always go with it
I don't want
until
that.
you turn it off, for example.
Alrighty. There you guys go.
Lovely.
Is the map a bit
Sounds
blurry for
great.
everybody, or is it just me?
It
Yes.
is a bit blurry.
Oh, that's cool.
Sorry,
No,
the
no.
map is not ideal.
No, that's fine. Just want to make sure it had loaded properly for me. Sometimes
Yeah.
Roll20 maps are a bit like that.
No, this one just kind of sucked.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I guess I'll go first then, and we'll see what we can find.
They're close.
I'm
They're
just going to
close.
consider you guys staying together unless you say otherwise. So whoever's at the front, if something happens, I'm just going to move you all up next to them.
Yep. Although Åvna was. No, don't worry. I'm not going to speak for a sec. Continue.
Is anybody moving down this corridor or this tunnel?
Yes, let's move down.
Mm.
This is like kind of what kind of ground is this? Just kind of.
It just looks like a sort of cave floor. It looks like it's been dug out by something.
Cool. And then is this
Something
like, am
pretty big.
I overlooking this here? Like, is it drop off or is it just the same level?
It's pretty much the same level. There's not really a drop, but yes, you can see that obviously it is lower there. It's filled with water, so there must be some kind of basin.
Cool. Well, I guess I'll go up to the edge, which is here, I guess.
Yep.
And see what we can
Out
see.
in towards the center. I'm guessing that you can see here.
Yeah, that's a light.
And can you see this?
That's behind a pillar. This pillar currently.
Okay,
so
good.
Blocking.
And that's fine. So you can see this.
Yep.
Here, you can see that there's like bubbles and the water's sort of roiling. Yep. And you can also hear in this direction to your left, you can hear like rushing water.
Okay.
I'll move you guys down. And again, you can sort of see that this water is infused with both cold mana and also life mana. Magic.
Fancy. So is it how big of a drop is here? Is it just just a lead down or?
It's like a beach.
Right. Okay. Cool.
It's not really a drop at all. It's just like the beach goes underneath the water, so it is dropping off. But yeah, it's dropping into the water.
Cool. Fancy.
We see the bottom.
You
Yeah,
can see
again,
the
how
bottom
deep is it?
nearby.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can see it here. It at about 15 feet out. You can't see the bottom, so deep. you would definitely be swimming by here.
Well, this seems like a bad idea. Especially since we literally just got dry. There's no other way, like, kind of like around it, is there? Like, these are walls, I assume.
They are walls. You could try climbing them.
But if not, fall into the water.
Yeah,
Lovely.
they don't look. They're not like loose like the other ones. Like they're not all scree and stuff. These are actual cave walls, so they look a little bit easier to climb. But you guys are pretty bad at climbing. Turns out. But yeah, you think like a normal 15-year-old could probably make this climb?
Thankfully, we're not normal 15-year-olds.
Indeed. So some of you have better odds. I mean, a lot of 15-year-olds would also fall in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can the kobolds do a flying reconnaissance for us?
Yeah, because that worked out well
I'll
so well
bring them
last
with
time.
you. Let me go grab the kobolds. I didn't actually expect you to recruit the kobolds. I thought they would have been killed, so I didn't put them on any of the other maps.
The kobolds are going to be with us the entire campaign. Just be ready. We're never letting them go.
Every teenager has to have a pet.
Don't stand in front of them. That one already wants to kill you.
Yeah, they really, like last time, they went out ahead. One of them almost died. So you will have to, then this looks super iffy. They also don't have a light source. Although they can see in the dark, so maybe that's not a great excuse. Alright, yeah, they are willing. You know what?
Just,
This guy's
I'd
like-
recommend just don't land anywhere, or get too close to the bubbling water. That just sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and persuade them.
Yes, you can try to persuade them.
Look, we saved your life. You owe me a life debt. All we want to know is where we can safely get to continue on and not drown. Simple. You don't have to land and get attacked by twigs. You can stay in the air the entire time.
No, that's pretty convincing. Alright. This guy is going to... actually, no, they'll fly together. They're bros. Alright, so they take a quick loop around. And they do this. Oh, 17. Interesting. And they say, okay, as they come back in, so you hear them sort of drift around the cavern, and then they swoop back in and land behind you guys again. And one of them speaks to Afanen and says, to the left of us, over where you can hear the rushing water, I believe that's the river that we came in on. There must be another connector to it that leads to the surface. And there's a few pillars in the area. There's another source of water, like coming up from down below, behind the pillar from you guys, so you can't see it. To your right, there's like a little beach, like a little area that you can sort of maybe make camp in or something like that, but it doesn't lead anywhere. It's just a little beach area. There's nothing over the far side, and then directly across from you guys, or not directly across, across and to your left, so behind the pillar, There's another beach, and it leads to a tunnel that goes off somewhere. Okay, so in line with the pillars ahead of you guys, across from that, there's a beach that leads off somewhere. And also, they saw like some interesting, like mana constructs in the water. Like they saw that the water is full of life mana that's forming like weird patterns and doing strange things that they've never seen before.
Lovely.
Afanen will give them a thumbs up.
Cheers.
Okie dokie. This is so. I don't really want to go for a swim. What do you guys think?
We climb around to that little beach and take a long rest before
Yeah, because
pushing on to the next beach.
Because climbing's gone so well for us.
I mean, I don't know what you guys have been doing, but climbing's not that difficult.
Who almost killed themselves having a kobold land on them?
I wasn't climbing. I was testing the strength of the rope.
We should be okay to climb around if we take it carefully. If we use ropes and if we use other means. I can put guidance on somebody to assist them.
I am pretty tired. A long rest would really be nice about now.
We just had a short rest. Should be fine.
He has fatigue, and I am fatigued as well.
Yeah. And also the issue is we can't, like, how are we going to get the kobolds and everything across?
They fly.
Yeah, but can they fly with their fallen comrades?
They've been doing it already.
Between the two of them, yes.
Okay, cool. That's not as bad then.
I mean, it wouldn't be as bad if I could, spend some time talking to my sword and I could surf it wherever we needed to go, but I really need to rest first.
What time of the day is it? I don't know. We've been down here in the dark, so we don't really know, but like...
You think that it'd be like just before the normal morning. Sometime early in the morning.
Right, so we've stayed up all night, have we?
Well, you guys took a rest. You guys took a rest early. Sort of thing. So you probably took a rest at like 5 o'clock. Yeah.
Can Afanen go up to the water and stick a finger in?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, okay, so you put your hand into the water. It's pretty cold, but it's not as cold as the water that was elsewhere, and you feel like a tingle in your arm, and you can make me an intelligence check. Yep. Tingly.
Good tingle, bad tingle?
I don't know, how long you can leave your hand there?
I mean, if it's not a bad tingle, I'll just keep it there.
Alright. So, yeah, it's not an unpleasant tingle. You're leaving your hand there. Is anybody else doing anything?
Not particularly. I'm trying to think how we can approach this.
Alright, so this like hand formed of water grabs your hand that's in the water as the tingling sort of intensifies, and this construct appears in the water and tries to pull you into it.
So not like grabbing like a handshake, grabbing like trying to pull. Okay.
Yeah, but it's really light. It's like a really little hand. It's not like connected to all the other water. So see how that goes for it. So it just sort of tries to grab onto you and pull you. It does not succeed. You just pull your hand out of the water.
Oh, I can't try and pull it out of the water.
No. I mean, you can try that on your turn if you want. But as soon as you withdraw your hand, it sort of disappears back into the water.
Okay.
Yeah, this water. I don't like this water.
Well, yeah, I will point at it like.
I really don't want to risk climbing along the sides and then falling in and maybe being grabbed by whatever the hell's in there and not being able to get out. Unless we can like guarantee we won't fall.
There's no guarantees in life.
Yes, exactly. So I prefer not to.
Bull by the horns.
Just waiting for him to say it.
It's clear that the water is too dangerous, at least at the moment. We should retreat. Think about other plans.
So we just
Agree.
take a couple of steps back and take our long rest in this tunnel then?
Is there any indication as to whether or not this water rises, and if so, how far up it can go? Are there watermarks on the walls, on the floor?
There's no watermarks on the walls. It doesn't look like it has risen any higher than it is. But you can see quite a bit of water coming in. But you can also hear a lot leaving.
At the very least, we should move back a bit.
Yes. I mean, I'm happy to head back and see if we can try the other places in the rooms that we were in, because we didn't try all those. So
Just to make it clear, like, Afanen didn't put his hand into the water and like something grabbed it. He put his hand into the water and then left it there for like 18 seconds.
yes,
Yeah.
that's fine. I still don't want to fall in.
No one wants to fall in the water.
It was only a gentle tug.
Yes, but that was when if your whole body fell in the water, how many hands would be grabbing you or whatever the hell they are?
Oh, maybe we should test it.
How?
Afanen grabs your rope, ties it around his waist.
No. Don't jump in. We just spent ages getting dry.
Afanen has very much opened up this session.
Oh, he's not been speaking. Any of the words that come out of my mouth are mine alone. He only gestures.
Still, Avanen's, not cowering at the back.
No.
Because Avanen's the only one who hasn't been hit, I think.
Yes. I mean, I haven't been hit. I just got injured trying to climb up a thing. So
Rukka can sort that out.
That's fine. Afanen will just follow you back then. No worries. Every time Afanen tries to have a plan, it doesn't work. So
No.
I think if it wasn't for the sake of just getting horribly wet, I think would be fine. But
I'm all for this plan. I just
But it
would
wasn't-
like to sleep first.
there wasn't any way to go here either, was there?
No, that's the river that brought us down, I'm pretty sure.
Mm.
Yep, there was another dry area that you guys saw from further down from the river.
I would have to go along with that.
Or return to the first room.
Yeah.
Yep, and yeah, there was like one other room that you guys didn't go into. Mm-hmm.
Well, do you want to check that out before we have a long rest? That one place we haven't gone, just in case it has something.
Look, I mean, I'm not one to say no to adventure. But if we do this and I make a mistake because I'm so tired, I don't want to hear any, oh, it's just Rukka. Oh, Rukka's being silly.
I mean, you can sit up here by the fire and rest. You don't need to come with us.
But what if something cool happens? Then I miss it. If you're going, I'm going. I'm just saying.
Well, then that's your choice, then, isn't it?
What was your plan, Afanen, back at the river? Were you going to jump in entirely?
Afanen shakes his head and points to his feet.
It's a worthwhile plan to test, but maybe when Rukka is more himself and Kridi and I have had our spells returned. In case
Something goes wrong.
And there is something larger in the water.
Afanen's going to climb down the rope.
Yeah, Kridi's going to do that too. So let's check out the last door.
Mm-hmm. Kridi, make an athletic check for me.
Hang on, I'll cast guidance on Kridi.
Alright.
And then I'll cast it on Afanen.
Technically, you can still fail even with guidance.
I know,
So
it just means it's going to be...
make me that athletics check. Oh, it's basically impossible. You need double ones. Let's go. Kridi, give me that athletics check. With advantage.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wow.
It's very uncoordinated, but you don't hurt yourself. You do fall down, but you don't hurt yourself. You just sort of stumble.
You can use that 1d4 so you look a little bit more elegant if you want.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, well, you were failing by 5. Now you're failing by 1, so you still stumble.
Yep.
But yes, that's... Yep. I was considering you. Oh, no, wait, that's an 8. You succeed! Never mind. You're in.
With the
Go,
guidance,
Kridi.
I'm fine.
You made it.
And
You didn't stumble.
I'll cast
Guidance showed you the way.
guidance on Rukka as well.
Alright. Rookie, you don't get advantage because you have disadvantage, so make that athletics check for me. Oh, easy. And then Åvna.
And I'll cast athletics on myself. Yeah, I'll cast guidance on myself.
Mm-hmm. Yep, easy as well. Alright, so you're all down there. Yeah, the kobold's gonna stay up here.
Stay up at the fire. Yeah, no, I would say we shouldn't be too long. And we'll let you know if there's anything interesting happening.
So you're gonna check out that room.
Before you open that door, though, just on the off chance it's required, I'll cast that on Kridi, who is at the front.
Resistance.
Sure.
Ooh, 1 saving throw. Nice.
Thank you. And I'll open the door.
Okay, you open the door.
Oh, good.
Hey! You can go to initiative. This thing's pretty close to you. And you can feel its hunger for your delicious, delicious life. Seems to have been, like, moving around the water, and you can see that the water in this room isn't really infused with the life energy that was elsewhere. It's also really dark in here.
Well, maybe casting resistance on you was a
It's going to go first.
was a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, great, another fight.
It certainly hit you. It does you 5 points of necrotic damage.
Ow.
And it also does you 4 points of strength damage.
Jesus, alright.
Yep. Meow. Meow. Alright. Afanen.
Shoot it.
This thing seems to be leeching the very life from Kridi.
Should I? I'm not very strong. But could I try to pull Kridi away from it?
Oh, it's not like actually holding it. It's more like it's like a Dementor in Harry Potter.
Yeah,
I
feel
guess.
free to tear me away from it. Go for it.
Yeah, shall I tear Kridi away with some kind of
Yeah, you can use your move action to push Kridi.
yeah.
Yeah, sure. You can move Kridi 5 feet.
Can I do it diagonally?
Yeah, absolutely.
So can I move Kridi to just like
Here? Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
and then shoot it?
Yes, you can still shoot it after doing that. It's a move action and a regular action. Attack action. You take a shot at it. Can you make me a perception check? Not that it matters, because that's going to hit. But yep, making me a perception check anyway. You had disadvantage. It seems to like blur in and out of the shadows, but you still managed to hit it with your arrow. But you do notice that the arrow is, it passes through most of it.
I'll remind you that this thing doesn't care about regular damage. You don't want to do some kind of magic.
Varnan has none. All Varnan can do is mend things.
It still knocks like part of it apart. It's not super effective. Rukka. It's one of those things again.
I don't like these things.
You got your new sword.
Yeah, I suppose I could stab it with my sword. I'll step forward and I'll
Is
stab
that
it with my
is
sword.
that the famous caribou war cry?
That's the famous. Imagine a really tired Porthos from the '93 Musketeers movie, wailing his swords and then just stabbing.
The best thing about the
Yes.
movie was Tim Curry.
Yes, but Porthos was good too.
Porthos, Oliver Platt was pretty good, but yeah.
Yeah.
So is it just a rapier?
Yes, it is just a rapier at the moment. You can also make me a perception check before you make the attack roll, unless you already have disadvantage.
Oh, I already have disadvantage.
Well, then don't bother, because you can't have double disadvantage. 19. Well, you certainly hit it, but you don't really get a hold of it as it sort of flows around the blade. It looks like such a elegant strike, but it doesn't seem to have any, good spots to land the blade into.
Yep.
All right. Åvna.
Have to make a perception check to spot it.
Yep, that's successful.
I'll
You won't have disadvantage.
fling some fire at it, but I'm going through a couple allies. Does that make a difference?
It just gives it cover. Don't worry, I included it into its AC.
That's cool.
Throw your flame directly through it.
Ooh, 4 points of damage. Nice. Fire. It's effective.
That will
All
be
right.
my turn.
Ready.
Ow, that hurt. I'm going to toll the dead on it, because screw this guy.
All right.
Make me a wisdom saving throw. Oh, damn it.
As Toll the Dead hits it, you see that like the whatever magic it's made out of resonates with Toll the Dead, and it just doesn't seem to have any effect.
Cool. Not negative necrotic damage is not good. Got it. It makes sense,
At
but
least it didn't heal.
yeah.
It did not heal. All right. That makes it its go though, and drift through the wall and go after Kridi, or attack Rukka. It'll attack Rukka. It hits Rukka for 7 points of necrotic damage,
Yep.
and Rukka takes 4 points of strength
God.
drain. Afanen.
Pull Rooker out of the way.
Yep. Sure. So you use your move action to pull Rook out of the way.
Pushing over there.
Yep. Sure. Absolutely. I'll move him over there for you. Whoop.
Shoot him.
Yep. A 9 does not hit him. Also, you needed to make a perception check, but either way, you're not going to hit.
Sorry.
Also, sorry, when people do like push your characters around, you can resist them if you want to. Just tell me if you don't want to be moved by someone else pulling you around. Of course, then it'll come down to a check, but yeah. All right, that's a move and an action. Do you have a bonus action or anything you'd like to do? Or is it up to Rukka?
Nope.
Nope. Rukka!
Okay, guys, just have fun. Let me know if you want me to close the door. I'm just gonna sit here for a bit.
The water.
Thumbs up. Yep.
Yep.
You can back up, like.
No, that takes too much effort. Here is good.
All right. I will consider you taking a dodge action. Åvna,
I have spotted it once. I don't need to continue spotting it, do I?
you do. Every round you need to spot it. It's sort of blending in and out of the shadows.
No
so make a
problems.
perception check
All good.
for me. Oh, easy. It's like it's right there.
Fling some more fire at it.
Oh, that's bad times for it. It disintegrates as you burn it up. Although you do see like part of it fall to the ground, and drift like on top of the water. So this is sort of the remains of the shadow remnant.
And they're worth stuff?
If you can harvest them correctly, yeah.
Alright, well, I'll go in and I will collect it if I can and put it
Sure,
in my satchel.
Do you have nature or arcana?
I have nature.
Yeah, make me a nature check to see if you can
Ah.
harvest it successfully.
Go you... Oh, okay, I cast guidance on myself first.
Sure.
Okay, go you poor intelligence. Hamper me here. Oh, I rolled natural
Oh,
20.
nice.
All right. Yes, you pick up a shadow binding. This is like the most basic of shadow bindings. But yes, you have a shadow binding. You can add that to your character sheet.
Cool.
You know that, like in your tribe, this would definitely be valuable. They probably don't care about it at like one of the schools, but yeah, inside your tribe.
I shall put it beneath the
Has real
centipede
value.
fat block that the
Nice.
Kobolds made for me. Alright, so I have that. And I guess now I will cast Cure Light Wounds, my last Cure Light Wounds, upon Rukka. Because I'm thinking at this point in time, actually, you know, I'll cast it anyway. That's fine.
We're probably going to have a rest, yeah.
We will, but just in case something occurs during the rest, you can have 10 hit
Nice.
points back.
Back to full HP. Oh, he's feeling better than he has all session. Except really weary. He's like, oh, I hurtle over.
Alright,
And if I could have some like Red Bull right now, that'd just solve everything.
Good berries.
Alright.
yep, I have good berries. I think I still have 5 of them left. How many do I have? I have 7 of them left.
Someone want to help me back up this rope?
But surely we should keep going. Varnan walks in and, oh, there's nothing in here.
No.
Never mind. I think Avanen's the only one who can help with athletics, so
Yes, Afanen can help people with athletics. That's true. The rope also, however, helps them. Although, yeah, you can help Rukka.
And I can cast guidance on everybody, so everyone gets a 1d4.
Yep. So Rukka will also get advantage climbing with the help of both Afanen and the rope. So yeah, make me those. Wow. What's that? A 4?
He has guidance.
Yeah. Even with 6. That is failing by 5. You take a point of damage. You can do that again.
Do you wish us to sleep here in the water? Just curl up. I'll cast guidance again.
Oh, that's fine. He makes it. Makes it the second time.
Thanks, Afanen.
Everybody else want to make their checks for me?
Yep, everyone will have guidance upon them.
Easy. Wow. Kridi, roll me that. Wow, you take a point of damage. And do it again.
One more try. If not,
Åvna will go up last, so she keeps casting guidance on
Yeah,
people.
so I'm considering Afanen is as well.
God.
Roll me that D4. That's success. 11.
Hey, finally.
You
I'm gonna
just
go to sleep.
made it. Alright, so you guys are taking a full rest up here.
Actually, hold on. I'm on. This will be at a -2 because of my new strength score.
Oh,
If you
then that's a
update,
fail,
yeah.
but you don't take damage.
if you update your character sheet, it should be just automatically adjusting it.
I have not done my character sheet.
Okay.
Just roll me it again. You didn't take damage from that, but yep. Do it again. You weren't successful.
Okay,
11. That
Finally,
11 is not success without your guidance. So show me the guidance. You need a 2. Yep. Okay, that's good. Alright.
We got there
Yeah,
eventually.
sorry, I need to do that as well.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Oh, because I was, negative strength as well.
Oh. Yeah, but you made yours by heaps, didn't you?
Did I?
You got a 13.
What did I
Yeah,
get?
you got a 13. Yeah, 13.
So I'm only -1, so that's 12.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, which is successful. You only need an 11. Alrighty. And you had guidance, which you hadn't had yet.
Accurate description of Kridi.
Afanen can take first watch, by the way.
That would be lovely.
I don't think it's quite accurate. I don't think Kridi has that much hip movement.
Alright, so you guys are taking a long rest. You sort of have to. It's kind of hard, at the moment. You guys have basically just got up. You've only sort of been meandering around for an hour since you last had a rest, so pretty much you sit around the campfire for a fair bit of time. If you'd like to do something before having a rest, you dry off, obviously, and that sort of stuff. But if you, if you want to do anything.
If everyone's awake,
can.
Afanen will not do anything.
So there's the good berry allocation. So Kridi will get 4 good berries, and the rest of us will get 1.
Thank you.
Thank you. So
We healed back up anyway after the long rest.
I know,
so,
but just in
in the
case anything
meantime.
happens.
Yeah.
Well, I might eat half a ration.
Yeah,
And,
likewise.
So you guys rest and
how long do I need to attune to the sword?
just the rest. So at the 8 hours, you will attune to the sword.
Well, does our strength come back with it if we full rest or long rest?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, cool, awesome.
Yep. So you will regain your strength. You regain all your hit points. You regain basically everything. You lose fatigue, although you would keep exhaustion, but you guys haven't really suffered exhaustion. Yeah. Okay. And what would you guys like to do after you wake up?
I'm going to cast good berry straight away again with my bonus one to have 10 for the day, and I'll put them then in my purse my little pouch upon my belt.
Yep. Oh.
break the fast in the morning with a half a ration again.
Oh, Rukka, sorry, with your attunement, I should tell you, your item, you have to have spell slots to be able to use it.
Okay.
So when you get to next level, you can imbue the sword with a spell.
Cool.
And I'll tell you what it does when you can do that. Basically, it can fly. But yeah, you can't do that yet. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Kridi, go back to full HP. But otherwise, yeah. What are people doing?
Sorry, did we still suffer the strength damage?
No. You regain the strength after a long rest. Whew. And you can see, like, looking down in this area now, the water's basically up to, like, the edge. It's all the way up now.
Yeah, okay.
It's actually overcome this area. So there's more than 8 feet of water down there.
Yes, I would say I would have probably gathered up the rope once we'd all come up to probably dry out along with us.
There is a fire that I'll have going throughout the night if there's enough burnable material, so it will dry it that way. But I guess now that the water has risen, the other rooms below are probably out of contention.
Yes.
Yeah. So we go for that beach that leads to the tunnel.
I mean, we'll have to check it out again. That seems to be the only feasible way out, unless we just want to throw ourselves down the river again. But that seems like a bad idea.
Yep, let's go.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to go back to the map. Whee. All right.
You still want to wade into the water, Afanen?
Afanen shrugs. Like, last time, mainly it was because they were the only one that had full HP, so they were like, I will step up and help my comrades.
Yep.
Do you want me to wade into the water?
And probably someone with cold resistance is probably the best bet to do it, just so me and Åvna don't die.
All right.
Åvna will cast resistance upon Rukka. Then we'll get the rope tied around him and anchor him.
Oh, rope play. Kinky.
You haven't seen anything yet.
All right. And how deep are
pulls
you
his
going to go
mask
into
back
this
down
water?
over his face. I'll go at least the 15 feet in to
Why
where
are you gonna
that
go
drop off is.
Why don't you just
Go
go
5 at a time,
5 at a time? Yeah.
Yeah, that. I'll take it slowly, but that's if nothing happens at 5 feet, I'll go to 15 feet.
Okay. You step into the water and you stand there for like 2 seconds. Nothing seems to happen.
Yeah, cool. Let's take another step.
All right. You wade out a bit further. Now it's like up to your arms.
Okay.
You want to wade out into the depth?
Yeah, am I going to, like, is the drop off enough that I'm going to be below my head,
You will
or
be
will it be
swimming.
up to my... Then
You'll
no,
be swimming out here. Oh, okay. Yep.
I'll start edging to the left where that beach was.
All right. When you get to here, okay,
Yep.
you can see that the drop off is out here, so you'll have to swim if you want to. Like, you can't water walk around this obstacle that's jutting out.
But I, like, walk along, like, hold on to it with my hands and pull myself around in the water.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Is that what you want to do?
yep, we'll try that.
All right. Just make me an athletics check as you move around it. And you'll have to do one more. Yep, that's fine. And then you walk over to the speech. Ooh, but you don't become wide. You just walk over there. Are you in darkness now?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
I'm in darkness up till there, so I'm not going to go into darkness. Is that still in the water there?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go. It's dark, guys, but I'm here. I'm going to go into the darkness now.
Okay, could I cast light on the rope?
No, because it has to be.
It's a loophole.
No, I'm pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure light has to be within a certain area. So you could cast it on the light, but it would only affect like the end of the light.
Yeah, that is no larger than
You
10
can't.
feet.
You can't affect a 30-foot object
Rope. Yes, no,
with
it's
light. So
Yeah,
yes,
that's
you
what
could
we
cast
we
light on
should
it.
have thought
but
about
it'd
it
be like,
before we got here.
So it's not a fiber optic piece of hemp rope.
correct. He also couldn't cast light on the cave, and be like, the mountain now
Yeah,
has
the
light.
mountain now has light on it. Yeah.
So yeah.
Could you
Yep.
cast
So
it on
you step out of the water.
Could you
Rukka.
cast it on a small pebble and have a kobold fly it over to him? If the kobold
Yes. Yeah, I
would
can
be
do
so
that.
willing to do it.
I mean, Rukka's not here to command them, and they hate him. Let's see how that goes for you.
You can throw it at him.
Oh,
Why
you're
the-
going to cast it on something that they can throw at him?
Cast it on a small pebble.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's pretty convincing. Can you make me a persuasion check? You can have advantage though. They like the idea of throwing it at him.
It's still terrible.
What did Rukka ever do to them?
Hang on.
Oh, many things.
Oh my god, I got a 15 with -3.
Nice, yeah, they're up for that. Alright,
It's the
this guy,
the easiest way to get them to take the light around.
he's going to come around here and piff a rock at you.
They said we could.
Rock. He totally hit you. It doesn't do that much damage, just a pebble. Take a point of damage.
I don't get a chance to try and catch the rock as it flies towards my head.
I guess you can see it. He throws it pretty hard though, but yeah, sure. Make me a dex check verse 24.
Dex check or dex save?
Safe. Oh, if
He
only you
wasn't
had
advantage.
advantage.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, take that 1 point of damage. But you do have a light source now. I will put that on you.
Surely catching that would have totally convinced them I was their god.
You caught it all right.
Alright, so I take it that was Kridi's light that did that?
It
That
would have
did
had to have been because I don't have light.
Yeah, I think I roll the cantrip for that.
Okay, then your light source is gone.
Yes, my alarm is.
But
But
I
we still have
produce
we
flame.
still have the flaming, yeah, for.
Yep.
But yes, I don't have it anymore.
Alright, and there's a rope leading sort of around this protrusion, around the water.
It's all good to this one little beach that they found, guys. If you want to come around.
And nothing
Didn't feel
attacked him.
anything. Nothing attacked me. Apart from a kobold.
It's going to be a scene like out of Raiders of the Lost Ark, isn't it? You'd be like, someone will look around behind you and have all these hands crawling on your back.
We're just in it for the ride.
Alright, well, who wants to go next?
I mean, sure, why not?
Is there
Alright.
anything that I can tie the rope off my end over here?
Now that you have a light source, yeah, easily.
Cool. I'll do that so that I don't accidentally get pulled back in.
Okay. Sure. So Kridi's going next. You'll have to make me 2 athletics checks to make it around the protrusion. Just a little bit
May
of
I have
swim.
some guidance? Because my athletic checks previously have been pretty terrible.
If I cast guidance, that's fine. I'll lose my light spell, I think. That's okay.
Yes.
Produce flame, I believe, is
Okay, there we go.
concentration.
Holy shit. Yeah, it's
Good. And make 1 more of those.
Oh, yeah.
It is not produce flame is not concentration, so it's okay.
No.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, 6. That's a fail so far. Give me that. Oh, 7.
Shit.
That's a fail. Do it again. You didn't fail by 5, so
And there goes.
you
Crit.
just don't progress. You're just like chilling in the water. You can feel there's like a bit of a current, like you're being pulled a bit. There's a lot of water like bubbling up just behind you.
Cool.
Oh, so you failed again. Can you make me that? Does
No.
guidance remain?
Guidance
Or is
No,
it
it's,
gone
it's,
once?
I can use it once.
once.
Oh, okay. Well, then you get pulled off the rope
Awesome.
because you failed by that much. At this stage, does anybody else want to do anything?
Alright, so we notice that the rope has gone slack.
Yes. We'll go to initiative just in case people do want to do things. So if you select your guys, you can roll me initiatives.
Oh, of course I do really well.
No, that's okay. I'll consider you already done this turn.
Yeah.
Because they all notice as soon as the rope goes slack. All right. So first person is Åvna.
I don't really know what I can do here at the moment. Can I see him? Or her, I should say.
Yeah, I think you can. You?
Yeah, I can
There's
see.
a light source out here.
Yeah, but this is a rock.
Yeah, but that rock doesn't really sort of blocks line of sight, but not really. You can see the splashing at least.
I don't know really what I can do. I should have learned a different spell. I forgot to
I
change
changed my spells, yeah.
I forgot to change. Do you mind if I just quickly change it? There's no reason to take Animal Friendship down here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. What I need to take then is, I guess, I'll do. Of no use though. I'll come to the edge of the water, and I guess I could shoot him with the produced flame.
Thank you. That'll
Even
really
warm,
help.
it's cold in that there water.
There's nothing I can really do. I do not have athletics, and we have the rope attached to us going like this. So, and I do not have another rope on me. Yeah, I'll delay.
All right. Rukka.
Is there enough slack in the rope that Rukka can get to say here and
I mean, you can get
reach
to
out
there
for
on
Kridi?
the rope.
Yeah.
It's a stretch, but you could probably swing your legs out and try to grab with your legs. It wouldn't be ideal. You would have to let go of the rope if you want to really grab hold with your arms or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could kick your legs out. You could certainly like swing your legs out as something that Kridi could grab onto.
Yep. Let's give that a shot.
All right. Make me an athletics check.
Sorry.
Easy. Yep. You swing your legs out there. All right. Afanen.
I guess Avana's just gonna try to go along the rope as far as he can.
Yeah, sure. Making an athletic check. Yep, that's going to be there. Yep, that's good. Okay, you're out there on the rope. That's going to make it Kridi's go. Kridi, there's some legs near you.
I'll try to grab them.
Splashing around in the water.
That seems a good idea rather than just drowning.
Sure.
Athletics?
Make me a athletics check. This is swimming. 10. That's not successful, but it is enough to grab hold of Rukka's legs, and you don't go anywhere, but you don't manage to get back to the rope either.
Awesome. Well, that's...
But you have now been not moving for 3 turns. So let me just go to the GM overlay.
Yeah.
Put this little guy here. Hey,
Oh, good.
Hello, my
A
baby.
hand.
Hello, my darling.
what's up?
Hello, my right
Friendly.
hand down.
What's your AC?
12.
Oh, he grabs hold of you. Take a point of cold damage as it tries to pull you into the water.
Whose idea was this?
Rukka did it.
Åvna,
Wasn't my idea, but you know, it doesn't matter. No one had a better idea, so it was worth trying. I'm still anchoring with this rope, so I guess I will continue to anchor it. I'm also the strongest, so yeah. There we go. Done. What can I do?
somebody's holding your legs.
Well, let's try and drag him with us.
Oh,
as
okay,
I'll try
awesome.
And hand over hand back up the rope.
That is much more difficult than what you were doing before, so let's see that athletics check. 5. No. You will actually lose hold of the rope. Yep, that's fine. Ben, you just,
No.
Rukka, he's really trying to pull himself along, but there's somebody else on the rope as well. It's sort of moving a bit. Oh. The waves, it's too much, and it just slips through your fingers. Afanen.
Why?
So how do you feel about making a new life here, Afanen? You, myself, and the 2 kobolds.
That's great. I'm just wondering if like if I let go of the rope.
Yep.
I'm wondering basically like if I swam over to where the little hands are and like made a bunch of movement. Or like pushed Kridi and Rukka, back towards the rope or something.
You could certainly try to, you could try to rescue them swimming style, like use a survival stroke or something like that.
I'm just thinking because like obviously the holding onto the rope hasn't really helped at all, and it's the movement that keeps these things away. So maybe if I'm over there moving, it'll keep it away.
I can't tell you if that'll work or not.
Yeah.
Because you don't have Arcana, so...
Yeah. Because if I'm on the rope, I won't be able to reach them anyway, will I? Because they're too
You can
far
stick
away.
your legs out as well. Or yes, you could swim over to them.
Alright, I'm just going to swim over to them and try to, like...
Rescue one of them? Yeah, okay. Make me an athletics check. 13, and make me another athletics check. 16. Alright, sure. You pull Kridi over to... Well, wait, who are you rescuing?
I think Kridi, because Kridi's the one who's being grabbed at.
Getting attacked, yeah.
Alright, you pull the 2 of you over to the rope.
Okay, cool.
And
Thank
get
you.
yourselves on it. That's going to make it Kridi's go. Kridi, you have a rope.
Oh, good. I'm going to grab onto it and not let go.
Alright, are you trying to move, or are you just hanging onto the rope?
I'm going to try and move along the rope to get out.
Yeah, sure, make an athletics check for me.
Hey,
Oh,
there
no
we
problem.
go. I'm sick of this. I want to get out.
Okay. Åvna.
I'm still holding onto the rope. Someone's got to anchor it.
Rukka. Make me that athletics check. You're in the water.
Yeah, I'm gonna start swimming.
Yeah. Swimming is the way. 8. That is not the way. You've also been stationary for 3 turns. Hey. Let me just go to. No, not that. Yeah, really. Oh. Some hands. Try to pull you under. 10 doesn't hit you.
15 does.
Yeah, but that's not enough to hurt you.
Okay.
It's cold, but you're like, eh. It's not cold enough for you.
Yep.
It needs to be colder. Alright, that's going to make it Afanen's go.
I'll try and swim and grab Rukka the same I did with Kridi.
Alright, make me an athletics check. Easy. You pull. Yeah, I don't need you to swim over and then do it. You were like close enough to just make one check. You pull Rukka onto the rope with you. You can also move up to 15 feet. So feel free. And yeah, Kridi, you're ashore.
Yep.
Åvna's ashore. Rukka, make me one last athletics check to get out of the water. Yeah, no problem. It was all part of the plan.
Was.
Alright. Yes. 3 of you have made it over.
Do we just pull Åvna?
You could try that as a...
I mean, Åvna can try to climb / walk, and then if it goes wrong,
Well, Åvna's holding the other end of it.
yeah. So
There's 2
Åvna,
kobolds there.
so
They'll
Åvna
hold it
can,
for you.
I don't know what to say. Åvna can tie it to herself, and then
Yeah. Then she can walk, and if she gets stuck, then we just pull, and pulling someone through water's not that hard.
Alright, sure. Yep, you bring in the slack as it appears.
Yeah.
Are you doing that, Åvna?
Yeah, that's what I was going to suggest anyway. But let's do that. I'm also going to cast guidance upon myself.
Very well. Make me 2 athletics checks as you go around the protrusion. An 8 is fail. Alright. You guys can make a strength check with advantage.
Guidance.
Oh, yeah, guidance. That's success. Nice. Alright, and another one? 15. That's enough. Alright. You're over the other side, and you brought the rope with you. Great success. You've managed to make it to the beach. These guys are going to come over and join you. Yeah.
Alright. Do we do it again for the next beach?
So,
oh yeah, because that went so well.
I say that was a long... Are we trying to get to the far beach? We've gone a long way. So go. Okay. It's a long way around this way.
Rukka, did you go the wrong way?
I guess you avoid the rapids though. So this might be good. I don't know. We can fly there.
Wasn't the other beach behind like this pillar?
No, behind this pillar.
Over here, was it?
So yeah, so
Oh.
it's not that. Let me put down an arrow. It's this way. Can
Oh, see,
people
I
see
thought
that?
it. Well, see, this is what happens when you make plans while I'm tired.
Doesn't matter. Let's keep going. There might be something else over here we can find anyway.
Alright.
Like a boat.
Maybe.
Yes, a boat would be handy.
So, do you want to tie me up again and we'll...
Mm,
I don't think it's going to be a motorboat.
You never know.
what's? I don't think this will work too well, but
You say that about trying to go to sleep at night.
yeah, exactly. Tensor's floating disc.
Yes,
Does that work over water, or would it not work over?
it absolutely works over water. However, wait.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah,
how
it
that
does.
works.
However, you
Yes,
have to
I
drag it
know.
along.
Yes, I had to drag it. Yes, no, I understand that.
Okay.
But that's still better than nothing.
I mean, the kobolds could drag it.
No,
No.
Only the mage can move it.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
The 10 following just was what was my my special one that I got before the campaign started. But it's yes, it essentially follows 20 feet behind me. So I would need, but if I'm able to go across, like I could carry at least 2 of you probably.
What's the weight allowance of
Easily.
it?
500
500.
pounds.
Should be able to carry all of us.
It's only 3 feet in diameter.
Not all of you. It would be able to carry 2 of you easily. Yeah, because you've got gear and stuff as well, keep in mind.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, but we're only 500 pounds is a lot.
Yeah, I know. Dude, you're well built and part of you's made out of metal.
Yeah, okay, fine.
And as Oz said, it's a 3-foot diameter.
Yes, it is also quite tight. Like I mean, if you want to sit on each other's heads, sure, but like
We hardly know each
eventually
other.
one of you.
Well, you two could go on it, and I could go behind it and use it as a kicking board.
I was more thinking.
Kridi has to be able to get over there.
Oh
Safely.
yeah, no, if Kridi went and then
So let's just.
Åvna and
It's okay. Let's just keep doing with the plan. What we've got so far.
Afanen is going to point to the rope and to themselves because they are the only one who is proficient in athletics. Perhaps they should go.
Are you volunteering to go first, Åvna?
Well, they kind of think that we should somehow try to stay closer together to avoid what happened last time.
Yes, but you need someone to anchor the rope here when it gets to the other point as well.
Yeah.
So we can't really stay together, unfortunately.
We're just thinking, like, if, like, say, Afanen goes first, and then Kridi and Rukka go together.
Mm-hmm. Sure. At least that's, it's not too bad. Let's try that then. I'll cast guidance upon Afanen.
Alright. And are you guys doing the edge again? Are you like climbing around the edge?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That seems to be the safest.
Alright. So there's like a really narrow gap here. Takes some serious work to worm your way through it.
How long's the rope you've got? Because there's 50 feet there.
Oh, you only have 50 feet. I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
My rope is 50 feet. That's the standard length.
So that's where you will get to.
Well, I might go back then.
Right.
Try to cut over.
How far can we get along here? Can we get up to here? Or is it really this is the beach bit and this is starting to be like the rocky outcrop?
Yeah, this is the beach here. Like
Can
where...
you go straight across over there or something?
we just go to this pillar, and then we can hold and hang on to this pillar.
Until we fall off.
Or what else? What else can we do?
Or we can just swim.
Yeah, it's
The
how
current is going in this direction.
That's correct.
So
Absolutely.
if we go to here and we then go into the water,
We body surf our way over that way.
and if we fail, we can get to these rocks hopefully. I don't know.
I mean, that might not be a bad idea because like Afanen seem to be pretty good in the water. Like you may actually like get me. So if we get to those rocks, I can cast the disc, put you two on it, and then me and Afanen can kind of float down and hopefully get to the right spot with you. Well, with you guys following behind.
What do you think, Afanen?
Yeah. Afanen's
You're the most skilled.
only extra suggestion is to tie us all together with the rope.
Well, the disc just takes 2 people out of the checks, basically.
Yeah, that's the
It
I don't
just
want to pull them off.
We just have to get over here first.
Yes.
Right,
Do we have belts? We could put our belt through the rope through our belts. So
that's up to
when
you
we-
if your outfit has a belt. Most people have belts.
Yeah.
I have been mentioning belt numerous times for the last couple of sessions. I have a belt.
They're a pretty standard piece of gear.
Yeah,
And-
I'm just
And
that way
failing
we
that,
don't have to tie each other together. But
and failing
until we
that, I
get to
could
this
attach
point.
it to you with a hunting trap.
Yes. Some like big wicker basket thing. Gotcha.
that
yeah,
at least gives us some more security until we get to here.
Yep, you can all make it to here. That's fine. You can make me an Arcana check to cast Tensor's floating disc in the water.
To cast it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Beautiful. You're not even affected by the cold or, treading water.
You
Just
end up
like,
with Tensor's
whew.
watercraft.
Yep.
Just blow. Yep. So if you two get onto it, and you guys are just swimming like straight for the beach, is that the plan?
To basically swim, I think, in this direction, which would then, because of the current, probably get us about there and start leading us. That's the plan. So we kind of like.
Yeah, that's fine. You'll look. Kridi is going to be following Afanen, who knows what they're doing. All right, so Afanen, can you make me?
I'll put guidance on Åvna.
Wait up. Let me just see how many you're gonna have to make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is a skill challenge. You're gonna have to make 7 successful checks. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 fails. Something really bad's gonna happen.
Actually, I'm going to put because I'm going to put the guidance not on Afanen. I'm going to put it on Kridi.
Okay, that's fine. This is a group challenge anyway, so I'm fine with that. But yep, group challenge, 7 versus 5 successes. Tell me how you're swimming across.
Doggy paddle.
Can Afanen use perception first to see how the current is?
Yeah, absolutely.
Never mind.
Okay, that's a fail. 1. You've misjudged the current as you dive into the water, but you've made the first step. So I'm just gonna put you here. Yep.
Can I keep going, or does anybody else want? Is it cool if I keep going?
I'm gonna keep going. Like we'll be following you, so
All right. I will try to use athletics to get back on track, I guess.
Yep. Make me an athletics with advantage. Yep. Nice. That's 1 to 1.
When I use athletics again, the DC goes up, doesn't it?
That's correct.
Yeah. I'll try a survival.
That's another success.
I guess I'll just try another survival, maybe?
Can if you want.
goes up.
That's a success. Just.
Cool. Survival's done, I think. I'll try another athletics.
Yep, at advantage. That is a fail.
Okay. So we're at what, 3-2?
3-2. Other people can make checks as well, remember?
Yeah, does anybody else want to do one? I've got 3-2.
I mean, I
Isn't
can.
it only Kridi and Afanen doing this though?
Yeah, essentially.
Oh, unless you can help them from outside the water.
How can?
Yep.
I can reach over, I guess, and cast guidance on Kridi every now and then if Kridi is close to us.
Not really.
No,
Like
20
you'll be-
feet away.
You're 20 feet away.
No, you are up to 20 feet away, not exactly 20 feet away. You
No,
can be right.
the disc follows at 20 feet.
Yeah.
Really? I thought it
Yes,
was
that is it is. This is worded very, very particularly to stop player PC bullshit. The disc only moves if I'm more than 20 feet away from it, and then it
Fair
follows.
enough.
Then it follows me,
fair enough.
so it remains within 20 feet of me. I can move back towards it, but
Sure, that's all right. I believe you. There's nothing I can do then. Can't help you.
I mean, I could try and intimidate the water, but I don't think that's going to work.
Well, I mean, you can try, but it'll probably give you another.
Well, yeah,
Actually,
pretty hard.
you know what I'll do? I'll use perception to try and yell out to the direction of the current.
Sure.
There you go.
Yep.
That way.
Yep. That will be a success. You put Afanen back on the correct track. All right. Anybody else? Or back to Afanen?
I'm just trying not to drown, so
You don't want to make any
as I'm
types of
swimming
checks?
along behind you.
All right.
I
You do
don't
have guidance
I don't,
on you.
Pardon?
You do have guidance on you.
Yeah, I cast that right at the beginning.
Right, cool, fine. I guess I'll try one athletics checks to try and help out.
All right.
Oh, hey, that's actually not too bad.
That is a success. That's 5-2.
Do you want me to try and survival check for somebody?
What are you
So-
doing with survival?
Looking at, the way that you'd survive falling into rapids and avoiding that. So it's sort of like perception, but
Don't
I'm
die.
using my knowledge of the natural environment and how to avoid dying.
Of the river? Yep. You'll
Yeah.
like avoid that rip current? Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Make me a survival check. 16. That's a success. 6-2.
And I'll do the same.
All right. Yes. 7-2. Easily make it across. You barely pulled off course by the current.
Awesome. Good work.
The only
Good
one
work,
who
team.
failed was Afanen.
You had the
I mean, you also
hardest job.
succeeded. You also succeeded 4 times.
Great work.
Right.
And now we roll initiative.
And these guys fly in behind you. All right. So you can see that you are in this new little cave area. You can see the cave leading off down, or the tunnel leading off down this way.
Good job.
Good work, little hedgehog.
Are you guys going to go down that tunnel?
I'm going to get to here. Then I'm going to throw a produce flame just down there just to give us a quick burst of light to have a look.
Sure. You can just see the tunnel continues on.
Nothing untoward.
There's no bushes, if that's what you're asking me. It just looks like a tunnel.
That was part of the question. So yes, if there was bushes there, then I was going to start flinging fire at them. Light our way.
We've created a pyro. Excellent. All right, so you guys continue down the tunnel. I will copy and paste you this time, I guess. Since you have light sources on you. You went to this map. Da-na-na-na-na. How's that? Oh, I should shift click you.
The smiley faces.
How's that?
Yep.
All right. So ahead of you guys, you can see this looks like a pile of dirt, detritus, and stuff. And there's also these massive purple mushrooms and like a mauve mushroom.
What does knowledge nature tell me about these things? That's impressive in 1921 with only a +1.
It tells you that you've never seen a mushroom like this, but surely something that full of life mana is probably pretty tasty. Maybe poisonous.
Yeah.
You know,
Steer clear.
from the markings, you don't think that the purple ones are poisonous, but you reckon maroon. That's iffy. Iffy at best.
Cool. I will relay that information. Not that it would probably need to be relayed, but yeah, we
Don't eat
Rukka
the
is in the
strange
party, don't
mushrooms.
Do you think they might come to life like those bushes did?
I haven't seen anything like this before, nor have the Norns told me of anything like them. But
So that's a
is-
maybe.
it is a maybe, given the fact that they are abundant with life energy and magic. Then it is not untowardly impossible. Steer clear, just in case. There could be other things hiding within that detritus anyway.
Does anyone here have a spear?
I have 2 spears.
Rukka says as he looks at the kobolds.
Team Killsteer appear. Hey! They don't have oh, they do have spears. What do you want them? What do you want about the spears? Sorry.
Thought that maybe they could poke it with the spears. You know, a safe different distance. Just give the pile a poke, and then we'll have a little bit of notice that something's in there.
Just
Ulster
avoid it.
has a spear.
I have 2 spears.
One of them, who's like carrying a handful of rocks, piffs a rock at one of them.
Fine, if you
He
want to
totally
shoot them,
gets it. He smashes a mushroom to pieces. This one.
out there is probably full of spores.
Definitely.
I'm going to fling some produce flame over there to try and ignite the spores and not make them harmful anymore.
Okay. There's a big burst of fire, and some of the stuff that's in like this rubble catches on fire. Well, it goes out pretty quick though.
Let's assume that we'll just avoid it instead of prodding it.
That sounds like a smart idea.
Well, nothing bad happened.
Kridi like rolling her eyes, like, yeah, what a smart idea.
All right. Are you
We
leading?
continue on.
Are you leading Rukka?
Well, someone gave me the light stone, so I guess so.
A powerful light stone, it is mine.
Gave or threw at?
Yeah,
Okay, so
same.
you can see another pile over here.
Some
Yeah, you can
Yep.
see what you can see.
I will cast resistance upon Rukka as he heads forward.
Is that a suit of armor?
That is a suit of armor.
What kind of armor is it?
Is it like plate? Like what? Yeah, that's exactly what I think. What type of armor is it?
It's looks like it's like scale mail.
Okay.
Does anyone need armor? Anyone want armor?
It's made of metal.
It is.
I don't think it really fit any of us, surely, right?
It looks like a very nice suit of armor, but it also looks sort of like a showpiece.
It's made of
Ooh,
it's made of aluminium.
a showpiece, huh? So it looks good.
Yeah, it looks good, but you can't see like a lot of engravings in it or anything like that. It just looks like a model of armor. Like it's like a base suit of armor. It's a blank slate.
Yep. Nothing too important then.
I mean, it's very nice for the tribes. Like you guys don't have scale mail in general. That's very expensive. There'll be a few warriors in your tribe that will have scale mail, but it's rare. But all the scale mails that you do have are like engraved. They're not blank like this.
We'll
Any
look back at
scale mail's going to be, runed up to the max.
Perhaps you could.
Rukka will look back at the other three. Almost asking for permission.
Afanen shakes his head and points to your sword.
Yeah, I have a cool sword now. That worked out well. Any other thoughts?
Afanen's gonna go.
He doesn't mind if you want to take it. You take it. Like,
Yep, let's try that armor on.
Okay. So you step up to the armor?
Yep.
Alright. You can put on the suit of scale mail if you wish. You have like the memories of how to use this type of armor that were opened up like in your mind from your path. So
Yep, it all kind of goes on like clockwork, one might say.
yes, absolutely. And you know how to adjust it and everything like that. It's a bit awkward around your cog, but you're able to, let it out in that area and
You said
tighten it up
cog, right?
elsewhere.
COG.
Yeah, COG. Cog. Also, Rukka, you can make me a perception check. Yep, cool.
The mimic that was a suit of armor couldn't believe its luck when you put it on.
Oh dear.
This is easy. You just climbed into my stomach.
Yep. So you've got scale mail now.
Okay.
Nice.
Feel free to continue. Whatever you were doing. That
Which
takes
direction?
about 15 minutes. As a side note, you're all just sort of watching Rukka as he does that. So if anybody wants to do anything else in the 15 minutes, as one of you
struggles by himself to
Yeah.
put it on without any assistance.
That's it.
Rukka just strips off really quickly, and then every time he puts a piece on, he stops to show it off to you.
Lovely.
Takes a long
Thanks
time to
20
put your armor on when you do not have the assistance to even just tie the buckles. But alright, which path?
I'll take the wider one.
Can we see anything down there? It widens out after a bit. Like it widens off a bit, maybe. Sure, we can go the other way if you guys want.
I prefer not to go down the single passage just right now before we get a bearing on what's happening.
All right.
Don't make Kridi upset. You know it'll just lead to more memes.
You can see this dirt and debris and some of these maroon mushrooms in amongst it, and you can also see this massive tangle of like vines. All these vines here.
So
Avan wants to point your attention to the bottom of the map.
The water.
and that thing that's half there.
There's a little eye man.
Ah,
I can't see where I
technically
am.
you can't see him from there. Wait,
Aren't we?
let me
Okay,
just-
never
Let me
mind.
just move him. Sorry. He's actually in the water, so there's like an angle thing
Oh,
going on.
Yeah.
I'll just
never
just
mind. Afanen
yeah.
does nothing.
for some reason you're like, there's definitely something down there.
Down there. All right. Well, I'm going to give the vines a wide berth.
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's move him off. Go.
Are you worried that
Are
the
you-
vines are going to come alive?
Yes.
I mean, probably.
You guys don't want to go down thin corridors, so let's go this way.
More mushrooms? Is that more mushrooms?
It is.
All right. We've only got thin passages.
Is that all bones? Or debris?
No, it's debris. So it looks like
Oh yeah,
um,
zooming in I can see.
burnt wood, smashed up crockery and stuff like that.
Does there seem to be anything of note over here? I'll just have a spot from where I am.
Sure, make a perception check.
20 and a 26. So 20.
No.
Cool.
Not that you can see.
That's all right.
In amongst all that stuff.
Which way do you want to go, guys?
I mean, let's check out the water first, right?
Yeah.
That seems to be a lot. I was looking. Can we see? Like, can we hear or see the water?
You can see the water. It's glowing.
Cool.
Oh, it's glowing. Well, that makes
Yeah.
all the difference.
Let's
That's
head
why
towards
the
them.
light's coming from there.
It's a
All
vodka
right.
cocktail.
So once you reach the water, you can see lying in the water is one of these eye constructs.
Can we?
It's just lying at the bottom. So there's like steps going down about 5 feet into this water. It's a sunken area. You can see that there's a basin over the far side, and
Yep.
it's overflowing.
Where's this
It's
eye
sort of a
construct
drip.
supposed to be?
Drip. Here?
Oh, that's in the shadow.
Yep.
I can only see, from my point of view, anything to the left of that.
Kridi, you can make me an Arcana check.
Yes.
$18. You have no idea what this liquid is, what this water is, what this elixir is, but it is probably the most concentrated life mana you've ever seen.
Okay. Cool. Can I Sorry, can I just get past you, Rukka?
Rukka's not going to stop you from going past.
Can I just kind of touch it with my hand and see if if there's a reaction or whatever? Blah blah blah.
Yeah, sure. You just touch it with your hand.
Yep.
Yeah.
Does it feel weird? Does it? Yeah. I'm just trying to see if there's anything different or strange about it.
It feels thicker than water. Maybe that's just your imagination.
It's
It's
jelly.
certainly a liquid.
This delicious, cool blue jelly.
As you touch it, you see the eye of this thing like swivel in your direction.
Cool. I guess I'll greet it. Say hello.
It's looking at you.
So it
Looking
doesn't
at you
reply or
from the-
doesn't do anything anyway.
That's correct. It doesn't All that's moved is its eye. It's like lying at the bottom of the pool of water.
Cool.
Or liquid. Whatever it is. The life
Okay.
mana.
I will back out of this room for now. Let's explore elsewhere and then come back here. That's really strange.
We can
Okay,
tell us
so-
we know the other one.
Yeah, so it's not going to be interesting in there then. This one might tell us about how it saw a bubble of air rise out of the water for 12 hours.
Or maybe not.
Why don't you go have a chat then, Åvna? You have a way with people.
Alright, I'll walk up there. What is your name? We met the welcomer.
It's just like staring at the ceiling. Or looking up through the water. Seems all liquid.
I'm going to take the tip of my spear, not my father's spear, my own spear, and with the haft, I'm just going to tap the water.
The eye swivels in that direction and then swivels back. And
Okay.
as you tap it again, it swivels in that direction.
I'll tap it again, and as I do so, I'll beckon it towards me.
The eye just is looking in that direction.
I'm going to crouch down and Kridi touch the water without any problem. How deep is the water?
Looks about 4 or 5 feet.
Okay, I'm going to put my spear into it and see if I can touch the bottom and see if that 4 or 5 feet is misleading.
No. It's, yeah. It's over 4 feet deep. But you do feel the bottom.
Okay.
You step into the water.
I'll
Yep.
step in.
It's wet. It feels not cold. It's not warm.
Still not doing anything? This chappy?
The eye's just following you. It's just looking at the ceiling.
I guess we follow.
What if it's stuck? Maybe we need to pick it up out of the water so that it can hover.
Do you want it to talk to us?
That's not a bad idea. I'm going to cast resistance upon myself.
Mhm.
So this is underneath. He's underneath the water. Is that correct?
Yeah, he's like lying at the bottom. He's resting on the bottom.
I will gently prod him with my toe.
The eye swivels towards your toe. One of his little tendril arms like reaches out and touches it.
Åvna's made a friend.
I'll reach down with my hand and hold my hand out to it.
Okay, it's looking at your hand.
And I'll beckon him with my hand and I'll just keep it held out. As though I'm offering my hand to it in friendship.
1 second. Ah, okay. Yep, sure. It reaches out its little tendrils. Yeah. And grabs onto your hand.
I'll give it a little gentle shake. And then with my other hand, my left hand, I will, with my finger, point up. What does it do?
It climbs into... Wait, are you still holding it? Is it
Yes.
still holding your hand?
With my right
It
hand, I'm holding it.
It climbs into your hand.
Okay, I'll lift it out of the water.
As you pull it out of the water, it says, "Ah, thank you! Ah, I've been down there too long! Ah, my goodness! It's been thousands of days. I don't know. I think I Lost track of time. I think I've gone mad. I think.
Ah, I am Åvna of the Isid.
Ah,
We have met the Welcomer. And what do they call you?
oh, the welcomer construct. It's pretty annoying, I think. I can think that now. That things are annoying? That's unpleasant. Oh
Yeah.
well.
Annoying, but well-meaning. Had some
I don't
interesting
have a name.
Had interesting tales of rocks. Would you like us to give you a name?
Yeah. A name would be something. Why
Swimwell.
not?
Arthur.
Arthur. Arthur. Excellent. That's a good name, he says, questioningly.
It is
Yeah,
a good
you'd
name.
notice that he doesn't have wings like the other one did. He's just an eye with like these tendril arms. You can also see that compared to the other one that was made up of lore energy, this thing's lore, like what had built it previously, has been completely corrupted. And now there's like a bit of lore, there's like a lot of chaos, and mostly life. He is overflowing with life magic.
Have we lost Afanen?
No, Ryan just doesn't want to go near the water.
Fair.
Yeah, fair. Righty. Well, while this exchange is going on, I'm just gonna wander in here.
I will point out the other two as well that are in the water. That is Kridi, who just left, and Rukka.
He waves. Oh, thank you for rescuing me from that water.
What is this water? It doesn't feel like any water I've been in before.
This is the magnificent life well. The
Interesting.
wonder of this facility.
And what does it do?
What does it do? Reverses aging. Increases your lifespan. It's a miraculous cure. Do you feel weak? Take a sip of these waters. I would give it to the workers that performed particularly well.
That is most magnanimous of you.
Oh, I wasn't in charge. I was but one of those mindless drones, doing as I was told. But I'm not that anymore.
Would
I
you like
think now.
Would you like to come with us? We are looking for a way out of here, but also to explore on our way out of here.
Yes, I would like to go with you, or I wouldn't like to stay here.
Did you say that this prolongs your life?
Yes, if you can survive it.
No.
What do you mean, if you could survive it? Rukka says,
Well,
just as he's about to pour out all of his water skin.
Runs
There
in
have been some very rare adverse reactions to it, but that's not worth worrying about. The benefits are incalculable.
Can Afanen please try and drag Rukka out of the water?
I mean, Rukka can oppose you.
Yeah, Rukka's pouring his water skin out and refilling.
Okay, what are we posing?
Yeah, strength, if you're trying to push him out. Both of you can make strength checks.
Well, I tried.
I did the best I could. As you like pour the water skin out into the thing, Arthur is like, "What are you doing? Don't contaminate this."
You're pouring it into the water, really?
Well, yeah, and then I'm going to fill up with...
Yeah, but you could pour it like literally anywhere else.
Afanen's gonna go lie down over here.
By Afanen.
But the steps come down, so if I put it on the steps, it would just run down into here anyway.
There's like piles of trash in the corners everywhere. Just go pour it on a vine or something.
Rukka is a man of action, a man of now, not a man of going half a minute out of his way.
Exactly. If we pour it on the vines, they might come to life.
Would you like
We
me
don't
to
want
take
that.
you out of the water, Arthur?
Oh, yes, please.
Then I will take him up here with me, where Kridi is.
Ah,
You are free to do what you want, to go where you want, to be who you want.
well, I don't really know anything.
You are free then to travel with us until such time as you choose not to. At least you can
All I
travel
really
with me.
understand is that well and the ceiling. Maybe madness.
Maybe.
I might understand madness.
Or maybe it's just that you just had nothing to fill your mind with before. Now you can
Yes.
fill it with everything that you want.
If you could find me some dream tablets, I would devour them.
I don't know what they are, but we can find them. Are you
So,
hungry?
dream tablets are like things that you learn from. They're basically books.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Ah, yes. Devour, as in learn from. Then yes, we probably have access to some that we could, if you travel with us. And we might be able to learn much from you, even though you think that you do not know anything other than that well and the ceiling. You knew of the Welcomer and the other drones, as you called them.
Yes.
What
All
are
the cleaners will be destroyed by now. I am amazed that the Watcher is still functioning.
What are you?
What am I? I am a construct of the facility.
Who
The lady
constructed
made
you?
me.
What lady?
She fights demons. So you can make me a will saving throw or a wisdom saving throw. Oh, okay. You feel like it tried to connect with your mind. So
In an aggressive or just a curious way?
it's just like trying to communicate on a deeper level, you think.
Can I communicate with it but keep control of my own faculties?
Absolutely.
Alright, then I'll let it in and control myself.
Okay, so you see an image of a person that you've never seen before, but there's this woman and she exudes like the presence of rage and a beast, and she is carrying like a just let me see if I can find the picture of her. She's one of the paths that you guys came to earlier, but it wasn't one that Åvna looked at.
Mhm.
So, but I would have shown the picture to everybody. But yeah, it's the Viking-esque sort of lady, who's carrying like a demon head.
Mhm.
Yeah, and he shows like an image of her walking around like the facility and ordering people around. Yeah. The Beast, as
So-
she was fondly known.
So what is this room then, Arthur?
I'm not really sure. I think it leads somewhere. I think we were extracting stuff. They might have been using it to make more of me. Or maybe the cleaners. Or maybe other things. You know, a lot of people think that the Beast was not a thinker, but she liked experiments.
She fought demons. Was she good of heart, or did she fight them merely because they were there?
I don't really understand what she was doing or why she was doing it. Those things are beyond me. But she seemed quite nice. She created me, and I would like to thank her for that. But maybe not leaving me in the well for thousands of days.
Of course. You're free now. So what would you like to do, Arthur?
Learn.
Excellent. Excellent. Then come with us and learn.
I don't think I am strong enough to travel by myself, but if you'll form a contract with me, I will travel with you.
And what would this contract entail?
That I will take care of you and you will take care of me.
And how would we do that? Just by looking out for one another?
Yes. Exactly. You would
Or-
protect me, I would give you my fountains of knowledge that I have none of.
Or, instead of needing a contract, we could do it as friends. I have no contract with Kridi or Rukka or Afanen, wherever he is, but I look out for them and they look out for me because we are friends. And you could be a friend as well. Where no
Yes.
contract is needed. We do
I
it
would
because
like that.
we do it
but
because it is what we do.
I am a mana construct, and without a source of mana, I will cease functioning, and I can't produce my own. I was being kept alive by the waters.
So how do you wish to procure this mana?
If you form a contract with me, I would leech some of the extra that your body is unable to refine.
And will it be harmful to me?
No. As long as you're not in a lot of other contracts with constructs or spirit beasts, then we'll be fine.
Will it diminish any of my abilities in any way?
No. Only your ability to form other contracts.
Very well, Arthur.
Is this a thing that we've heard of before?
Yes,
just
absolutely. Yes, many, particularly rangers, form contracts. Beastmasters, for example.
Familiars with wizards?
Familiars, absolutely. Familiars are a contract.
Yep. Very well, Arthur. I will accept. We will form that contract then. And we will still be friends.
Ooh, I would like that. I will learn the meaning of friendship. Alright, so you gain a familiar. Yeah, he can talk. Consider him a raven, but he can't fly. He
Cool.
doesn't really move away from you.
Cool.
At the moment.
Alright,
You'll have to upgrade him if you want any of that other stuff.
no worries.
Mm-hmm.
I call him Arthur
Yeah.
because Arthur was the name of Aquaman. When he was in the water.
While this is going on, could I have been actually looking at kind of this stuff around here and trying to figure out what?
Yeah, absolutely. There's
was
all these cogs. There's like lots of planks and stuff like that. You can see that this is made out of like a very high quality wood. Okay, so not like your regular tree. These will have been like higher grade trees. The longer a tree survives in the more mana rich area, it becomes more like stronger.
Yep.
It's effectively infused with the mana. So you can see like this is good quality wood, like better than you've ever seen before. These cogs are made out of like very refined metals that you don't know really what types they are because you don't have any of that sort of stuff. And this is a big crane that has like this sort of metal chain descending into the depths.
Do they like ore carts in the other corner?
Yeah, so there's these carts. They seem to be filled with, yeah, some kind of ore that you don't really know what it is. Yeah. You haven't seen rocks like that before.
And probably, I assume they're getting it from deep underground, so that would make sense. Cool. Well, I think nothing too interesting. Then I'll wander back over here. Congratulate. I guess I'll introduce myself properly to Arthur. You said it was.
Yes.
Hello, Arthur. I'm Kridi. Anything interesting about you?
Anything interesting about me? Not really at the moment. I have lived a very long time, but I don't think I was alive. And now I am. Yeah. And I think I have been for a while. But not the whole time I've been in the water. Maybe 100 years? Maybe more. Maybe less. I don't know. It's hard to judge time underwater.
It's certainly longer than we've been alive. So
It's hard to judge time when there's no sun or moon as well.
Yeah. There was a constant drip, but I tuned it out after a while. I think it was contributing to my chaos.
Should we go find Afanen?
well, yes.
London hasn't moved.
It's literally just been standing
on the other side of the water.
You're all like, oh my god, where's Afanen? Afanen just didn't want to get in the water. Tried to help Rukka, was refused, and then was like, I'm just gonna watch our backs, I guess, because y'all are being weird.
Oh, hi there. So, I guess the question is, do we go through the water to the other exit that's over here?
Well,
Or do we keep looking up?
It is nigh on midnight. Do we want to leave it
It
there?
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave it there. I will remove Arthur, because he's just a familiar now, so can just treat him as such.
Cool. Cool.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll reconvene in 2 weeks.
Yep. I assume you'll give us
do XP
later.
No, I'll do that now. Sorry. Let me just. So you'll each get 200 experience. Yes. So you all have enough to level.
What?
It's only 300 XP to level for the first level.
Yes, it is. It scales up very well.
5e, very well. Too well.
As in it's.
It's like they just throw levels at you at early levels.
Yes, exactly. Well, that's the.
So go ahead and level then.
Next time you rest, you will level.
Less. Cool.
But you can feel like your core is full. You know that your path is ready for you to take like the next step in leveling. Yeah, you can even do it on a short rest if you want. This isn't a major level. Every 5th you'd have to take a long, but yeah. At the moment this is just like a small level, effectively.
Cool bananas.
But yeah, we'll reconvene in 2 weeks, and you can do that then.
Fantastic.
Or not.
Thank you for the session.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks, y'all.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Catch you later.
Good night, guys.
See you guys.